Where's the video going to be?
On Twitch, if you'd like to watch along, although there's really not much to watch.
Yeah, we don't have a animated intro or anything.
Yeah. So welcome if you're watching this on Twitch. Thanks for the views. If not, well then, whatever. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, I guess I should probably say like and subscribe. No one ever does, but whatever. Anyway, without further ado, let's get today's game
Hey, I liked and
started.
subscribed.
Oh, that makes one. Yay.
Let me do. Where do I go to subscribe on YouTube?
My username at YouTube. And also Twitch. Everything is my username. And I just realized
stuff that isn't his.
And I just realized that I messed up big time. So give me a second. Because we got more people than normal in today's chat. I gotta go fix this to be less zoomed in.
Also, I finally broke the record for the longest cameo appearance. Yay!
What?
I'm now tied for the longest person to side character to be playing in this game.
To be playing, yep, basically.
I'm gonna put Twitch on my computer right now so I can like see everything. I like being at the moment. It's gonna be super awesome.
Okay, without further ado. Sorry about that.
I need to turn you down.
Right. Okay, so that's fixed now. We can see everyone on the lovely video. Okay. So, where we last left off. You all had gone through the portal to a pretty large open area where you saw the crystals congregating on a central point. And right as we left off, you started to hear an effeminate screaming.
Yeah. Okay, so we hear a feminine screaming.
So, roll me some initiative.
All right.
Oh,
Everybody rolls initiative?
Everybody.
Okay, I take this. This is going to be a D20, correct?
D100.
Nope.
Everything is a D100.
89! The number I roll the most!
I rolled a
44. Also
I got an 88.
The universe
Danny.
conspires against me. That's okay though, because one of my
Talent,
shots
Dan.
can.
Big talent.
Yeah. I guess one of my
Yeah,
shots
sure,
could kill
or
somebody.
actually,
so.
whatever your character would be named, Jumpman.
Oh, I'm rolling initiative now, even though I haven't
Yes.
even been introduced.
Yes.
50.
Nice.
50.
And I haven't even assigned my numbers yet or anything, so I don't know if there's a bonus on that.
There would be if you had the character sheet in the Google Drive. You're on the Google Drive, right?
Yeah, I just created a character sheet. I gotta fill it out though.
Okay.
No, what bonuses do we apply?
For now, it really doesn't matter. It only matters in the event the two characters tie.
Ah.
Okay, so I've got the turn order. Perfect. Okay. So, Traveler. Actually, I do have to add one individual, sorry. Because you guys have Silver
Wow.
with you.
Oh yeah, that's right! War Machine!
Does Silver need a roll initiative?
Yes, he does.
Do you want me to do it?
Nope, I've already done it.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so without further ado, Traveler, so actually top bottom of the round will be the slowest individual. So Danny, what do you want to do? Roll for more.
I would
So
like
really quick tip for Kuro. The combat here works like so. Slowest person goes first, they declare what they're going to do, and then all of the people act after them. So basically what happens, the slowest person goes, they say what they're going to do, next person in the order says what they're going to do, but then once the last person, the fastest person says, then they do in the other order. So like whoever says last does first.
And given how many people are here, you might want to write down what you plan on doing.
Yep.
Because
The
by the time
only
we
roll
get to
you would do until your turn is actually happening is to roll for more actions.
Oh no, who did we lose? Yay.
The entire combat system is based on the feat chart in the Excel document. You need a green feat to succeed, yellow to succeed hard, and red to crit.
I would like to roll for more actions.
Yep, 43 sounds good. Incredible. It does not give you enough for a yellow. So you have one action.
All right, so
Activate
I would like to roll.
energy sheath.
You're going to activate your energy sheath. Okay. So, the next you do see the silver robot begin to take to the air and spin up its guns. Next up is the golden robot.
Something's going on with her headset. Hold on.
Okay.
But she'd probably roll for more actions.
So rolling for more action would probably be a good thing for me.
Yeah, you always want to do it. The only bad thing that ever happens is if you roll a nat 1, you just stand there during your turn.
Oh, by the way,
Okay.
what did we see upon exiting the portal, or is that rolling for right now, and I have to use an action
You
to
saw a
just look
large,
around?
wide open spaces where you saw several crystals coming from various locations going onto a center mass. And they begin to
Oh, that's
swirl
right!
around.
That crystal! I'm pretty sure I let go of it, though, right? I'm not holding it
Yes,
still?
you're not holding it.
All
You
right.
tried to hold on to it, but it fell out of your hand.
Yep. Well, that's because I wasn't playing smartly. I was trying to role play up
Okay.
some secret
Fix it.
identity.
Apologies, I don't know what just happened, but
It's
I
your
fixed it
turn.
somehow. It's my turn.
Yes. You've seen Danny put up his energy sheath, and Silver has begun flying and is spinning up his weapon.
I have to 1 second. Let me look at my new abilities because I actually have new shit I can do.
Yep.
Shit.
Would you like to roll for more actions?
Yeah. One
That
second.
will be the last reminder I give you.
No, I was going to anyway, but something
actually-
happened to my sheet.
Really quick, everyone. Kuro, your lovely character sheet should have given you a max health total. Same with the new character for him.
Omi.
All right.
Yep. So you want to give me your health totals real quick.
All right. So again, the stuff is acting up. Adobe is forcing me to put my card information in, so like after the free trial, they start charging me and whatnot.
Okay, whatever.
So,
We'll just ignore that for now. What were your stats again? You're just your
My stats-
FACR. FACE.
okay, so
The first four
I'm going
first
to-
four were what?
my first four numbers were
No, the ranks themselves.
94, 94, 58, 30, 31.
You were rolling on stat table 5, so that'd be amazing, excellent, good. So that would be 133 health. Jumpman, have
Healthy.
you put your stats in?
I have my stats in. I don't have my power ranks.
Okay, you don't need those. When you put the stats in the editable character sheet, it tells you your max health.
Okay.
Should tell you your health down there in the third row.
Do you guys remember what the abilities I just took were?
All right, you
I
have to put the
know you
numbers to
got
the feats,
rocket
right?
jet. I
I
remember
So-
you have the ability rocket propulsion,
No,
which
it
is the
didn't
ability to
automatically
shoot yourself
calculate.
Yeah,
forward so
because-
hard you can actually hurt.
So right, so 0 is shift 0, 1 is feeble, 3 is poor, 5 is typical, 8 is good, 16 is excellent, 26 is remarkable, 36 is amazing, and 36 is incredible, 46 is amazing, 63 is monstrous.
And I forgot what your other power.
Wasn't it telepathy? You got mechanical telepathy.
Telepathy. I
Animation.
think it was telepathy.
Oh, yeah, telepathy was right.
Do you remember what rank they were at?
No,
I
I believe
think they were all monstrous.
No, they were both. One was good, the first one, and the other one was remarkable.
Yeah, one was remarkable, one was good.
Yeah. We'll say
Rocket was
telepathy
good,
was
and-
remarkable.
I think telepathy was remarkable. I
Yep.
don't know why my sheet didn't save it right.
Rocket is good. Okay, anyway.
yeah,
Continue.
you. The only one I really remembered is that you've got incredibly use and incredibly pliable power of rocket because there's just so much you can do with it. If you have the right frame of mind.
Okay, so Golden, what would you like to do?
How does telepathy work?
You can seek other minds and attempt to talk to them.
Do I think someone's here?
You sense a lot of individuals here. You sense the 4 of you guys, as well as 2 other minds to the south, and then you sense a rather large presence in the center, but you really can't find a mind there.
Can I try and use my mind to connect to those two? Can I try and use telepathy to connect to those 2 minds that I don't know?
You're remarkable at it?
Yeah.
Yes, that is within your range.
Okay.
It's about
I'm gonna do
12 areas away.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. Anything else during your turn?
Just with my telepathy, I plan to ask who the hell they are.
Okay. So, you sense that the presence within is, in the very center, is starting to grow. And you begin to feel a sonic thing hurting your ears. Now it is Jumpman's turn. Which, give me a character name if you have that. That'd be better.
Hang on.
I will call him Pernick.
Nope. Let's just go with
Turn
no.
I love it.
It's his character.
Simon.
Simon. Okay.
Oh no, there's already a Simon in this game.
Yeah, Simon. Simon
go
has
with,
lived quite the alter ego.
Let's go with Ray.
Ray, got
Remind
it.
me, it's Simon and who's the other one we mix up? Simon and Sam.
Yeah. And then,
Yeah, we don't
Kuro,
need
if you ever get a
Simon.
chance to give me your character's name, let me know.
Huh?
You ever give me a chance to... character's name.
Oh man, I'm racking my brain. Let's
For
see.
now, just think about it.
I have to go with my Oh no, I got a name for him. You ready? Sarah.
Sarah?
S. Sarah.
Okay, Sarah.
S-A-R-A? H?
No, S. No, S-E-R-O-P-H.
Seraph.
Sarah.
Seraph.
No, Sarah.
Seraph.
Sarah.
Sephiroth.
It's a long O. It's a long O. There's an O there.
You have one angel
Seraph.
wing.
Got it.
No O.
I know it's Seraph. I'm going to say Seraph because it's easier for me to remember that. Okay, anyway,
No.
without further ado... Without
I'm
further
gonna punch
ado...
everybody.
So anyway, Ray, it is your turn. You get the sense that something is trying to reach out to you mentally, and that the large presence in the center is growing in strength.
Cool. I'm gonna roll for extra actions.
Yep.
Yeah, 96.
What is your fighting?
My fighting is Amazing.
That would be a crit. You have 3
Yep.
actions and your movement.
Okay, so first action, I'm going to try and resist whatever's probing my mind because I think it's coming from that thing in the center.
Okay. That'd be a psyche
Uh,
check.
Yep, which I am just so great at.
Second one.
I am going to just look around at my surroundings, try and figure out what the heck is going on.
Okay, that would be a intuition check. Third action.
I'm gonna create a. So right now I'm not fully suited up. I'm half suited up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna create a dart, a big dart out of my symbiote suit, and I'm gonna fire it towards the center and see how it responds.
Okay. Ranged attack with natural weapon. Got it. Anything else?
No, those are my actions. I'm gonna stay where I am for now because I
Okay.
want to be able to
So
escape if I have
you
to.
guys see Shershock pull out his sword and begin like just full anime style running towards the center.
Ooh, with
good.
all those speed lines and missing frames.
In an aura around him, yes.
Question
Yes.
of the day. Can I go and roll for extra action right now, or do I have to wait?
No, it's not your turn yet. You will do that during your turn.
Okay, good to know.
It's your turn.
Okay.
So declare what you are going to do.
Alright, first I would like to, well, okay, so I say what I'm going to do, then I roll?
No, you roll for extra actions, then you say what you're going to do, then everyone above you says what they're going to do, and then they go in reverse order.
Which is why with
So,
everybody.
what is your fighting?
My fighting is 94.
Again, you had to put a stat there. I told you the stats to those numbers.
Oh, no. Oh, you mean like amazing or whatever?
Yeah, amazing. So that would be
Yeah.
a yellow feat. If you look at the chart on the Excel document, and actually, if you just put, actually, I'll have to give you the corresponding number. But anyway, the amazing, that would be a yellow. You have 2 actions in total this turn, plus your movement.
Alright. So I would just like to put my shield up, my reflection shield, and then I just kind of just run.
Your shield is
more
always
towards
up.
with my. Oh, just that. Okay, then I would like to take some of the radiation that's coming off my body and like add it to more of my shield so it can do like more damage once it does.
That's not how that ability works. You could attempt to generate radiation.
I'll do that.
Okay, and then you could aim it at a target in a loose attack, or you could make a power feat to try to control said radiation. You have 2 actions, so you can either walk, make and fire energy, or you can fire energy blindly, a lot less accurate, for 1 action.
Which, given that one of the guys has a reflect barrier, might not be such a good idea. Or
the guy
you could
with
do
the
it
reflect
anyway and call it a role-playing moment.
I reposition myself. I use one of my actions to reposition myself where I'm kind of like out of the way and able to act more freely.
It's a pretty large open area. There's not much cover around, and what little cover there is are crystals that are flying towards the center at great speed.
All right.
Your compatriot and your fellow mercenary Ray has begun to attack that you saw him do that.
All right. So I move around and I attack the center as well by generating energy and firing it.
So separate actions, or 1 action at once.
1 action at once. So
So then
move
you have
around
so that
firing.
would be a higher. That would be what they call a power feat. That'd be a higher challenge rating to do, if that makes sense.
So what do I need to do at this point then?
So you would have another action, so you could attack again, but each of those rolls would be a higher DC to succeed, basically. or you could just
Okay, so
attack
I'm gonna
once and then make one of your actions making the energy at a lower DC and another action hitting it at a lower DC.
Okay, so I'll take the latter then. I'll spend
Okay.
one action generating the energy and then the other firing.
Okay. Anything else?
Like I said, I'm just moving around, so if anything is reflected, I'm kind of like not in its path.
Okay. And Traveler, you have spotted 2 individuals to the south that appear to be firing at the center as well.
All right. Well, I've got a new power, and I'd like to try it out.
Okay.
But first, let's roll for extra actions.
Do not believe that is that is not a yellow.
Green. Well, 2. Okay, so I am going to send out a telekinetic pulse and use my remote sensing to analyze everything in this room, both the 2 people who
This is
aren't
a
the crystal.
large, wide open space.
Okay.
Like
How?
it's a
How
valley.
large?
It's a valley that's about 3 miles long in one direction and about a mile long in the other.
All right. What's the range of good?
Good, I believe, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranks up. That is half a mile in any direction.
Oh well, then I can't see jack shit. I am sad. All right. Then I am going to make my own telekinetic shield, and then I am going to use my second action.
You don't have a second action.
Matter. I rolled 2 actions. I thought I got a green.
Green is normal, yellow is 2, red is 3.
Oh, well then, first things first, I am going to erect a telekinetic barrier.
Okay.
And just watch what happens.
Okay, so that's the top of the round. Traveler, roll to make that telekinetic barrier. Let's see the DC people have to beat. Not that much. Okay.
Nope.
Next, that's a white, isn't it? Yeah, it's a white. Okay. So you attempt but fail
that's a
to
white.
make a telekinetic barrier. Seraph.
Yes, hold on, please.
Okay.
I do nothing.
Hold on.
Take your time. You just need to roll me a D100
Okay.
and then another D100.
Hold on for a bit, guys. I'm doing a bunch of stuff right now.
Yep. Just roll 2 D100s.
So is the symbiote like stuck on a person, or is it just like wiggling around on the ground?
Why is
If
this...
it wasn't on a
Alright, I'm
person,
about to
it
go
would be
ahead.
dead.
Oh,
45
Alright, hold on,
and
I'm about to do this thing.
87. Okay, exactly the
all
same
right,
thing.
so I rolled them. Why
Okay,
is this? Why is it not connecting?
I see it. Okay. Anyway, that's that. Okay, so put you at green and green. So you do successfully make a ranged attack towards the center as you see a wave of radiation burst out from your hands and channel towards a direct beam. You manage to hit what appears to be some sort of center mass of swarming crystals. You manage to shatter a few crystals, but otherwise the mound in the center is unaffected.
Okay, cool. And
So-
hooray, I got my thing to work.
Next, now you see Shershak running forward. You do see him take his sword and throw it at the center mass. And
Oh, well,
unlike
there-
normal, when you'd see the sword itself just kind of pass through an object, this almost cuts into the crystal, cutting a pretty decent way up, and then flies back to him.
So he did a disintegration slide.
Ray.
Okay, so
What?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll to resist this probing to try and make sure that I am unreadable.
Yeah, let's see what your DC is. Your psyche is what?
My psyche is poor, but I do have magic resist isn't gonna help on this.
No, it's a robot that has telekinesis somehow.
Telepathy.
To be fair, I have a human brain apparently, so yeah, I still mind fucked by last week.
No, I do
12
not.
on a
I do not put
four.
up any extra
You
barriers.
put up a absolute horrible resistance. She could get a white feat with her psyche and beat you. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's your next action?
The next action was to survey the area, try and take in as much
that'd
information
be
as I
an
could.
Intuition check. With military, so it's actually +1 challenge rating.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's a military doctor.
So my intuition is excellent, so that gets bumped up to remarkable.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Not bad.
Yellow. That is barely a yellow.
Yep. Also, do you want to change your name to not Shershak Ohms, please?
Yeah, I was in the middle of that before I started having to type. So as soon as my
Yep.
turn's done, I will change
Okay.
that to
So
character.
you look around and you do see a rather wide open area, and you actually recognize this location as the location where an absolutely insane battle was fought during World War II.
Okay.
Having, with your military training, been studying in the rules of engagement and different great battles throughout history, this was a battle where the Germans sent an army, the Russians sent an army, but only one individual came back, citing some monstrous creature having destroyed both sides.
Strangely, the guy who came back was Swiss.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know how that happened other than he had perfect time.
All right, so I know where I am a little bit. It's looking a little strange,
Yes,
but
you are in northern Russia.
okay. And for the last one, I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Who?
I'm attacking the big glowing thing in the center.
Everyone
So-
snapped out.
I have missile creation. I have marksman. I have thrown object. What am I rolling with here?
What is your lowest of those three? First off, ignore marksman, ignore thrown object. So,
Okay.
what is your agility?
My agility is. Hang on, the thing doesn't actually populate. Amazing.
So, you roll with a +2 challenge rating because of the thrown object and marksman. So, you actually
Okay.
roll unearthly.
Okay, and I can't get any higher than unearthly.
No.
So. That is a yellow. That is a
Yes.
solid yellow.
You do successfully throw a missile that hits and shatters a few of the crystals, but again, it appears to be a lot of crystals there.
Okay, and there's no immediate blast of energy or like defense systems activating. It's just sitting there gathering energy and
Yes.
and not really caring that I'm attacking it. Okay,
Yes.
that's my turn.
Okay. So, the lot of you start to hear a dull scream in the back of your minds as you all take 1 sonic damage.
Ouchies.
Okay. One damage.
1 damage.
Remember, last time it multiplies, so next one is going to be...
Please don't do this again.
Do I-
did it last time.
Does Ray take 1 damage or is that amplified?
Ray does indeed take 1 damage.
Okay.
You can't round up. Anyway, and also, Ray, would you mind giving me your health now that you've added those numbers?
Yeah,
I'm
it comes out to
down.
218.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, the
Fighting
second
agility,
beefiest boy.
strength. Fighting agility, strength, and endurance, all
Yes.
at the lowest rank added up.
Yep.
Cool. Another
So,
beefy boy.
without further ado, Golden, it is your turn.
So
Have
I
him
only have-
reveal his.
So all I did was pour into the two people's minds.
Okay. So roll a psyche, and then Seraph, roll a psyche as well.
All right, hold on. Actually, I can do it with my phone.
Yes, that worked.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm still rolling mine.
We know that Ray failed horribly. R-E-Y. Okay.
Oh, I was hoping that since I took an action on my turn that I would get 2 chances to resist. Once on my turn, once on his turn.
No.
Space. You need a
so
space between
I
the
just-
R and the 1.
Yeah, you need a space there off.
I just wasted an action on my turn trying to resist this then.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll keep that for now on.
What is
Alright.
your psyche, Seraph?
Amazing.
What is your psyche,
Yeah.
Golden?
Good.
Okay, so he resists you, but you do get into the mind of one of the individuals, the one who appeared to have thrown something, and you sense 2 minds that speak as one.
Do they have a weird fascination with teenage spider people?
No.
No!
No.
And you can... What are you going to say? That's how telepathy works. What are you going to say to this individual?
Hey, who are you? Who is this and why are
Quick,
you
leave
here?
the voice chat and enter back, Shershak. Or Ray.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Still seeing you as... Oh, because we're friends,
Oh,
right?
come on. Where's your sense of fun, Golden? Now that you've
Doesn't
got a
really
human
matter.
soul, why don't you pretend you're his conscience
So,
or something?
Ray, you hear a female voice in your head saying, "Who are you?" You can sense it's not
Why
coming
are
from
you-
the center mass, though.
I did also say, why are you here?
Problem solved.
Private Minecraft. That'd be a great idea. I'm gonna go run to the store
Who
get some
are you?
ice.
So, Ray, you do hear a voice say in your head, "Why are you here?"
Who are you? Why are you here?
Not
Who is my
robotic
daddy and
voice.
what does he do?
Why
So-
doesn't it sound robotic? Oh,
So
my
then-
mind.
I have
First
to wait
off,
till my turn next
During
round
telepathy,
to
you
respond?
do not. No, you have one response you may make during this particular action.
Okay. First of all, do I have any idea how I got here?
Yes, actually, you were given a distress call by one of your former comrades, who
And
led
I walked-
you to
I
a
walked-
building. It led you walk
and
through a
then-
portal.
Okay.
Former colleague that you see running towards the center mass.
But I have because it's telepathy. I have no idea where this telepathy, what direction it's coming from.
You
who
know it's
who
coming from the north, and you can see a group of people over there, but you can't tell which individual it's coming from.
All right, so I will respond with, I'm the specialist here to help contain this issue. Who the hell are you?
Golden, you may respond if you would like.
Oh, I can?
Yes.
I'm the Golden Whirlwind. I'm one of Dr. M.O. Taro.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got disconnected again. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why.
Your internet's probably bad. That's happened to me a few times.
Yeah, probably.
The funny thing is I'm doing this over my phone. So, frickin' Boost Mobile.
Anyway, well, there's your issue. Anyway, moving on. Not a sponsor, by the way. Moving on. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, so your other action, Golden, was to. Well, that was it. Okay, anything else?
That was it. No. That's it.
Okay.
Unless, yeah, no. 'cause I didn't
Silver.
declare an
Let me
action.
roll this real quick. Let's see how good Silver is. Okay,
Silver
is,
has to be God. He's a war
Silver
machine.
is pretty darn good, actually. He is going to fly and begin spinning
Okay,
up both of his
fly.
weapons. That is his turn.
What are the weapons? Are they guns?
They are dual rocket miniguns,
Of course they are.
as
I knew they
described
were
by
supposed
you.
to that.
Uh,
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I did mention that.
Danny, can you hear me?
I
forgot
can
about
hear
the
you.
rocket.
It's your turn.
It is time.
Have you been noting down what I say about Silver, or did you rewatch everything?
No, I just have that good of a memory.
Oh, good.
Okay,
I
my
remember that when I
energy
mentioned it.
chief has the rating of good.
Okay. You successfully cast Energy Sheath.
Nice. Now I will take the time to run away.
That's your movement. Well, you're going to try to
Yes.
dash as movement.
No.
So then you wouldn't. You can move up to 6 areas without needing to dash.
Yeah. I will move 6 areas back.
Okay, you can sense a pretty large mountain behind you, but you can get pretty close to that.
Ah, shucks. Oh, no. You mean I'm stuck here?
It would seem so.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that is the top of the round over. Next turn, Danny.
I will activate my carrier wave to fly away.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Danny is, in fact, quite cowardly, which is why
Yes.
he'll probably outlive us all.
And so I will also roll for 3 more actions. Hey, not
Get
bad.
one additional action.
Oh, man.
2 away from 2 additional actions.
What else is there to do?
You could fire at the giant thing in the center with your extremely overpowered weapon.
Yeah, but every time Danny tries to fire ranged projectiles, he hits somebody else, and I don't want to get a plasma shot to the back.
Okay.
We don't want to be like Placebo Man.
Okay,
Poor
so then
placebo
what?
man.
I will,
Not enough people believed in him.
Wait.
We haven't seen the placebo man in so long, gee.
I know. I'm starting to think he doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah. No, he exists. Okay, then I'm going to fly up, and I'm going to do my super move, which is Starstorm.
The big gun. Got it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that
Still
will be
wanna
my
see-
turn.
Kitty girl again.
Okay. So that brings us to Silver. He is going to unload all of the military-grade hardware that he can. That will be his turn.
Bruh.
Golden.
Ooh, here's a peanut.
I do not get any extra action.
But you keep your current action.
Yeah, I didn't roll in that one. Can I try again with telepathy on the other dude? Or,
You could.
I'm going to. Why not?
Okay.
Golden's
else?
not made for combat, so this is a better idea. Can I take my scythe out, at least?
Yeah.
Okay, I take my scythe out.
Okay. So, in the center, you do sense more energy building, and the form begins to take shape.
Oh, no.
Does anybody
Ray.
have energy collection?
Your turn.
Huh, I wonder who could possibly
You do
have
with
that.
energy.
Let's roll for more actions.
Hey, can I get a pack of hot dogs?
Oh,
You have 5 actions at your disposal, my
the
friend,
action!
and double your normal movement.
Just that, yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
How did you do that?
how far away am I from the other group?
You are about 10 areas away from the other group. You
Okay.
are about 8
All right.
areas away from where Sure Shot currently is.
All right, and I can see a golden robot, and I have just heard a voice in my head that says "Golden." I'm Golden Whirlwind.
Yes.
I don't know. Oh, you don't. That golden robot could just be Robot McRoberton, and I mean,
Yeah.
I do have flowing hair.
So first action, I am going to attempt to leap over to where they are.
Okay. That would be a agility roll. Next.
Okay, so
Trying to make it all the way in one action.
I'm trying to make it as
You gotta
close as
save
I
it
can
all.
so that I can.
Thank you.
Both
Get the
your
problem.
movements and your action, that would still be an agility roll.
Okay, so I'll use both my movements and my action to get me close to them.
Okay. Now you have 4 actions remaining.
Right.
You could just use
so-
another action to get to us. Because
Yeah,
5
but-
is a lot.
I want to use 4 actions to fire at different points on this crystal and see if I can find out where it's weakest.
Okay.
fair.
Anything else?
Yeah. When I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna look at Golden Whirlwind and be like, "You didn't sound like a robot in my head."
Yeah, that's
Okay.
complex.
Okay, so now you see Sure Shock continuing to get closer. And he's going to make some attacks at the crystal thing from point blank range.
Wait, that's right. I can't.
Seraph,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Yes, sir. All right. Walking back to my house right now because I decided to run to the store.
Okay, can you roll a D100 for more actions?
Sure. Yes, I will.
Because you still have your phone. You can do everything you can do on the computer on the phone.
I mean, of course.
Except
I'm
with
just.
more spotty
yeah,
reception.
I know, right?
I mean, to be fair, depending on what internet provider he has, might actually be better.
I don't have internet in my house.
Get that
I use
Australian
my
net.
phone for Australian net. All right, give me a bit.
Just literally type roll 1 D100 in chat. If you can talk, you can type.
I'm far ahead of that. I'll just copy. I was about to paste it back, and there we go.
Okay, your fighting is amazing.
Yes, it is.
That is a crit. You have 3 actions at your disposal.
I'm
Wait, that's a
still
crit?
gonna keep.
Yes, that is exactly a crit for amazing.
Oh wait, a red is a crit.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I hear crit, I think of 100.
Yeah, the nat 100 is special,
Yeah,
as we've just seen.
yeah. No, definitely, I agree. I believe it should be special.
So, what do you want to do with your 3 actions? You've seen
So
your
one of them
fellow
has to-
mercenary head over, or is about to head over to the other group of people.
I'm just. We're still attacking, so I'm just gonna keep firing at this crystal.
Okay, you're going to fire 3
moving over.
times.
Yes,
I
I
can say
am.
you could fire twice without requiring a high DC. So you could generate the energy, then fire it twice.
Right. There we go. So I'll generate for 1, then fire twice.
Okay,
So
that's when you're. That's after. Yeah, we need to get the total turnover done first.
true. Okay.
So, Traveler, if you are truly back,
Yes, I am back.
He is
Fortunately, I was gone during a short enough duration that 4 clones of me with slightly different personalities didn't appear in the meantime.
That's bad. This place does need to be cleaned up. I swear to God.
All right, roll for extra actions.
yep.
1D100.
Nice.
77. That's better. 77 is in fact a yellow.
Yellow. So
I
you get 2
to
actions.
back. All right. Well, so how many of our has somebody else appeared?
The one guy that shot a projectile at the creature is appearing to head towards you guys.
And just shouted the gold whirlwind.
And Danny has yeeted off into the night, firing a shot
Of
at
course
someone.
he's-
Really does.
Of course he has. That's what he always does. All right. I'm going to activate my Gauntlet of Wonder, and I am going to do Elemental Creation to generate as many pellets of tungsten, like not ball bearing, like maybe half an inch in diameter spheres of tungsten.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hose the entire area in front of me in small tungsten pellets. And then for my other action, I am going to try and erect another telekinetic barrier. Hopefully this one will be made of less fail.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's say
I will also say, hey, look, there's another person over there.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Okay, so Traveler,
No
top
one
of the
must ever know
round.
my secret identity. I will have your voice box for this, traitor.
Anyway,
well spoken.
it's a 180-degree
Well
turn right
spoken.
there.
Clearly.
All right. Here's for the elemental creation.
65. Okay.
For amazing is yellow.
Okay, you managed to get a few balls, maybe like 30 or 40.
Excellent. Now for my telekinetic powers. Now let's see how big this telekinetic barrier will be.
Do 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 do. You're like boom, and a tiny little like 1-inch diameter shield just appears before you.
It was full of GMO and not enough organic.
Very useful. You're very useful.
Okay.
All right. And hey, new guy, how's it going? Say, have you?
You're cutting out there, Traveler. But anyway, Seraph,
Yeah.
it's your turn. Roll the
Yeah, I know my voice still
creation,
cracks.
then the 2 attacks.
Alright, so 1d100.
3 total, 1 at a time.
1.
So you create no energy, but you could attempt to fire off your natural energy. No. You just... But the second one, you get angry at the first one, and you just beam a shot of energy directly at the target, dealing a decent amount of damage to the crystals, shattering a few more, but again, the crystals are swirling.
Excellent. Excellent. Who's this? Okay, cool. I continue. I feel good. I'm feeling good. Feeling good about myself right now. Point out.
Okay.
Launch.
So, you guys see Sure Shock, and as he's running towards and is about to get near the tornado of crystals, as it were, you see multiple versions of him split off from the main one and surround it, and each pull out their swords and begin hacking away at the crystals, dealing quite a bit of damage to them.
Again, so awesome.
Ray.
Yes, you need me to do a leap, an agility check.
Agility check, then for Marksman.
Okay, so agility is...
Basically 5 agility checks. So this is, but 4 of them with +2 CS.
Okay, and... amazing is my agility.
So, yep, roll to try to land near them all.
No.
You manage to land near them face down and lose one of your firing actions to stand up.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that into a roll and then do some fires.
Okay.
So
Golden noticeable.
that'll hit.
Yep, roll 2 more.
Pew 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 pew.
That'll hit, and that'll hit.
The first and second are both crits. The third is a yellow. You manage to snipe some pretty bigger crystals and shatter them, and you notice those kind of make the spinning slow down a bit, but still resume. It's spinning.
Okay, and then I turn to Golden and I say,
Well-
you didn't sound like a robot in my head.
She has self-image issues.
No, I do not have self-image issues. I
So-
view myself as a robot. It doesn't matter what's in my head. Well, it doesn't matter what physically is in my head. Her chest? Where's her brain again?
I hope
In her tummy.
not in your chest, because that's where you said your apartment was that you stored living objects in.
Anyway,
Yeah, no, I can't remember. It was my brain's actually in my head, right?
no.
I think it's in your stomach.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh wow. Oh,
There's
So-
a lot going on right now.
so
If the Cobra
End of Ray's turn.
yes, you see the crystals begin to amass into a shape reminiscent of a rather large dragon. Even wings beginning to sprout out from the center, a head beginning to emerge. And the effeminate screaming gets louder in your head, dealing 2 damage.
Ah, damn it. Fucking course.
Oh wait, it's this guy from the convention center. Those crystals, I think.
What?
This is the second time Golden and Danny have been crystal.
Oh.
So, Golden,
Okay.
it's your turn. You attempt to Psyche reach out to Seraph. Both of you make Psyche checks. Keep in mind, his is much better than yours. So, Seraph, make me a Psyche roll.
White.
What are
Come
you?
on.
What are you again, Golden?
I'm good.
Good. It would take a crit fail for him to fail this.
What? But that,
He is 4 challenge ratings above you. It would take a crit fail if you only get a green.
yeah,
And no, he got a red, so he's
no,
fine.
he definitely got a red.
Yeah, he's fine. So anyway, you do sense someone trying to enter your mind, Seraph, but doesn't seem to be offensively, but still as per your normal routine. And with your mind not being normal, it's hard for her to enter.
So is she like an enemy, or
You do not sense it as a hostile force, however, it's more she's trying to actually find your mind than you resisting it.
she's trying to find me versus me resisting?
Yes, because your mind is not a normal mind. We've been over this. You're sentient energy.
So why is he rolling against me? Why wouldn't I just be rolling and trying to get a red?
Because that's how his race works.
So here's hoping my next move will actually yield some results now that I got some ammunition.
Anything else, Golden?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay, Silver is going to unleash all of the bullets. Just
She's going to cheer on Silver.
like full war machine, just dual minigun rocket launchers, just unleashing all the hell, destroying lots of crystals, breaking a hole in one of the wings in the chest of the crystal dragon. But it's going to rebuild itself.
How are we
Oh
gonna
no!
if a
Danny.
war machine can't take it down?
Yes.
Your turn.
All right. So he's going to fly up, and he's going to do his Star Storm.
Okay.
Huh.
Roll to hit with the Star Storm.
He's actually fighting?
Oh!
No.
No, he's not.
You generate it and miss, hitting, since you're high up, above where the dragon's head would be.
Damn it.
Golden, why can't you ever help us?
And that is the end of that round. Danny, it is your turn again.
Roll initiative again, or?
We'll
Oh, no.
roll
I
extra actions.
go again. Yeah, extra actions. Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't re-roll initiative every turn. That would be a hassle.
Oh, yeah.
Extra
would suck.
actions,
No.
no. I will Star Storm again.
Okay, anything else?
And that's going to be it.
Okay, you see Silver reloading his
sorry.
guns. Other than that,
I
that is
forgot
all
that-
Silver is able to do this turn.
Does he not get to roll extra actions, or did he just not roll
That is
high?
him rolling extra actions automatically every turn. He has to reload 2 very large guns with lots of bullets on them.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. You think you'd have, like, weapons to, like, slash with, but I guess the guns are more useful by far.
Yep. Okay, Golden, it's your turn. I'm going to say that 30 is your extra action roll, making you not get extra actions.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was what I was doing it for. Damn it. I'm going to go rockets up, and get closer to the crystals.
Oh, you're gonna do a rocket punch?
Okay. So, that is your action. You're going to move towards the crystal dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, rocket whirlwind of death.
So, the
Yeah,
dragon
that's what I'm thinking.
is going to make a swipe attack at the flying robot that attacked it with a lot of guns, as well as the other robot that's flying towards it.
No, I only had one action. Never mind.
Ray.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Oh, let's roll for extra actions. No.
Nice.
You get all the action.
You get 1 action.
Yeah, I get 1.
Yeah, he gets
So it's
all
a-
his actions. What?
It's a dragon. It's swiping at the robots.
Mm-hmm.
And how far away am I from the dragon?
About 15 areas.
15 areas.
Yes.
All right, I will use my movement to go forwards as far as I can, and I will
What's
use
your
my
agility?
action. Agility is amazing.
So that would put you at 5 areas per turn, I think? Yes.
Okay. So 10 areas away still, and I will. Now that it's got a physical form, I'm going to try and shoot it in what would typically be its eye.
Got it. Anything else?
No, that's my action. That's my movement for the turn.
Okay. You see Sure Shock kind of step back, reform into a single individual. And then,
Of course, everybody knows the multiform technique isn't all that great.
Mm-hmm.
oddly enough, make a lunge attack towards Golden.
Oh, he's trying to save her. Interesting.
Okay, Seraph, that is your turn.
Okay.
Sure Shock has clearly been possessed by the dragon and is now going to try and. That's the only explanation.
All right. Walking back towards my phone. I'm gonna roll for extra action.
It makes me worried for both my and Silver's safety.
All right. I'm rolling for extra action. Here I go.
Nice.
And your fighting is amazing. That's a yellow.
And that, I think, is just not red.
If it would be red if he was monstrous or unearthly.
Yeah, it's just not red.
Okay.
That would be a red for me.
So you get 2 actions and your movement.
Okay. What am I seeing the dragon do at this point?
You see it swing at the silver robot that filled it full of all the bullets as well as the golden one, but you do see Sure Shock kind of getting in the way of that second attack. Or, actually,
getting
you
in
would
the
know
way.
Sure Shock, but you would not know him as Sure Shock.
Yeah, you wouldn't know him as Sure Shock.
But you do recognize the individual himself. You would know him as a different name.
Uwatu's baby.
Okay.
No.
I wish I. Oh, damn! I wish I could see something.
Okay.
I wanted to point out that Silver might still be in danger depending on why Sure Shock is grabbing Golden.
Anyway. So what do you want to do with your 2 actions and
I'm
your
just gonna.
movement?
All right. So as far as my movement, I'm going to go ahead and intercept the attack that quote unquote Sure Shock is about to be hit by shooting at.
That is about
gonna
12 areas away from you. That would be... Yeah, that would not even be a red agility feat for you. That'd be above that.
So my question is this: what my attack still hit from that far away?
With a good roll, it could hit the giant crystal dragon. Probably with an even okay roll at this point.
All right,
getting
so I'll
you
spend one action to generate.
5 times your movement in one turn with only 3 actions is not happening.
All right, so I'm just gonna shoot. I'm gonna generate for my first action, and all with everything I got on my second for my second action.
Okay. Anything else?
That would be it. I'm shooting at what I'm going to be shooting at. The is putting quote unquote Sure Shock in danger.
So, like the arm of the crystal dragon that's swinging at him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the traveler.
All right. The traveler's going to roll for his extra act.
I just want to remind you something, Traveler. Collection, if I recall, is 1 challenge left for collecting robots. I just want to mention that.
He is
Oh, no, I'm doing
frozen
nothing this
in
turn.
thought.
Ooh.
I am going
Seraph,
to take out
roll
my
to
invisible chip.
generate.
Oh, actually, you know what? I just found out where I left my invisible recliner. I'm just gonna sit down in that for a moment and just relax.
Actually, traveler.
Oh no.
You get a headache and a creepily familiar laugh in your ears, followed by silence.
Well, I'm gonna ponder that in my recliner while you guys go at it. Good luck. And I just recline in my invisible recliner.
It's a 1 in 100 chance to get a 1, and of course, Traveler got it.
So, Seraph, roll for the
It's a
energy
hundred,
generation.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
Okay,
Woo!
roll for the energy control to aim at the hand. Okay, what is your energy control power at?
Let me look.
That's a
It's
green.
supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be amazing or good. I'll have to double check.
It's good. Yeah, that's green.
Okay.
So, okay. You do manage to generate quite a lot of energy and channel it towards the dragon. However, you aren't able to get it as precise as the hand, although you do blow a pretty large chunk out of the chest.
Oh, well, I was aiming for the arm in total.
Yes,
Not
but
the
you
chest.
just weren't able to aim it precise enough.
Okay, so I technically
Basically, you needed a
ends
yellow.
falls well, that
You
ends
got a
well.
green.
Okay.
So you still succeed, but not as precisely as you wanted to.
All right, I just finished fighting a pack of hot dogs to open. I'm happy
Okay.
that it's open now.
So, you see Sure Shock is going to rush and actually throw his sword at Golden. Golden, make me a psyche check.
She's gonna scream, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's a wait.
As the sword stabs through your chest, you feel no pain, but you are frozen in place for the remainder of the turn.
I can't even make saving throws and shit to get out
That
of
was
it?
your saving throw.
Like, I can't make further one?
No.
Is Golden still flying right now?
No, she had not even activated the rocket power yet.
Okay.
So,
One of these days, I might actually do something other than generate bulk.
So I'm out of this fight for the rest of this session.
No, for a turn.
Oh, for a turn.
Yeah.
No, I thought you said for the rest of the fight. And I was
No.
like, oh,
For a turn.
okay.
Which, to be fair, for you could be the rest of the fight if you can't dodge his next attack. So.
She's not
Oh,
in
shit.
range of the next attack.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
dragons!
not
Dragons
even-
always have a breath weapon. So.
Yeah, but
Ray's
it's Silver.
gonna attack the dragon's eye.
and successfully hit the dragon's
that
eye
is
with
a green.
green. You hit the dragon's face. It kind of breaks some crystal.
I mean, if I get plus column
actually
shifts
a yellow.
for, yeah, it would be yellow.
But yeah, you managed to hit the eye. But again, it just kind of breaks some crystals and then reforms.
It doesn't react like it's an actual creature that needs its
No.
eyes to see. It's just taking on a form.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just gathering info here. And I am now 10 units away from the dragon.
Okay.
10 areas.
The dragon is now going to make its swipe attacks. It's going to whiff where Golden was going to be because, you know, it sucks at that. And now it's going to aim at Silver. And
So I
hit
found-
Silver. Right, so it's going to slam its right hand down, smash Silver out of the air, and then Silver is going to land in the ground with a pretty large banging sound, like he just crash landed.
Ooh, that sounds nasty. You might want to get that looked at, Silver Boy.
I find if you roll high and wait, did I roll low initiative?
Yes.
Oh, that's why.
So, Golden, it's your turn. You are now frozen in place.
Can I use telepathy still?
No. Although you could attempt to say something.
What the fuck, Sure Shock?
You
That's good enough.
sense that he can hear you, but you also sense him purposefully not thinking anything towards you.
She also is like, if Silver fucking
Aha!
dies
I was
because of
right.
this,
Most
I'm going to
possessed.
make you
So
join
it's
him.
Silver's turn. He has been knocked on the ground. He is going to attempt to reload his weapons and fail because they are both jammed.
Oh no, they are jammed with jam.
I was planning to fucking
Danny!
defend him
It's your turn.
so that I could.
Yay!
You know,
Finally.
I've just realized I've done less than Danny, and he's the coward who eats away
It is time for
for role reversal.
ultimate destruction. Hey, now
Amazing. That is a yellow feat.
yeah!
You do successfully generate a quite large ball of energy, and you slam into the center mass of the dragon, shattering a giant hole in its chest, and it kind of struggles. Its wings shrink a little bit to grow back that crystal.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Okay, top of the round. Danny.
I will Starstorm him again.
Okay. Silver.
Will he try to reload, repair?
Silver's going to do something. He's going to try to repair himself, but we'll see. Golden.
Did he not notice me get stabbed?
He was focused. He was like reloading his weapons. He didn't really see what happened.
No, I was just making sure, because if he saw, he probably... I was hoping he didn't see.
He didn't see anything.
Yeah, that's what I hoped.
I
Um,
saw it.
so I
see it?
can't telepathy, right? I can't do anything except
Well,
talk.
first off, that is over. You're back to normal. You can roll for additional action. You can do everything to normal. The sword is back to
Oh,
Sure Chuck.
Okay, that's quicker than I thought it was.
It's that turn.
Oh, wow.
You have one action.
I'm going to fucking rockets again. But this
Okay.
time, no. Actually, I'm going to whirlwind towards Silver.
Okay.
I swear to
So-
God, BK.
The dragon is going to breathe in and launch a sonic breath weapon towards Danny. And if I get this trajectory right, hit Golden, Sure Shock, Silver, Danny, Traveler, and Ray. But not Kuro because he's to the side.
Oh, hunt. Everyone except for one person.
Real quick, were we supposed to take damage at the end of that last round?
No.
No. Okay.
Actually, that's pretty good. I haven't been paying attention to damage totals. I'm still at full health in my character.
We've
I've
taken
only
3 damage so far.
Yeah, we've only taken 3, except for like I think Silver's the only one that's taken actual damage.
He may have taken 4.
Okay.
I feel like.
So,
he took more than
without further
4
ado,
to the
it
ground.
is Ray's turn. You sense a dragon about to devastate you.
How devastating.
So it's opening its mouth. I imagine it's at ground level if it's hitting all these people in a line, right?
No, it's actually up in the air. Like it's about 100 feet tall, and it's going to breathe down in like a straight line of Sonic, like a wave of Sonic hands, like Cone of Cold, not breath weapon.
Right, but there's 15 units between.
There's 10 units between you and it. There's an additional 10 units between you and Danny.
All right, so first roll for additional actions. Hope I don't get a 1.
Nice.
So just the 1 action.
Green, yep.
I'm going to try and leap to the side and get out of its direct path of its sonic breath weapon.
Okay, so that'll be an agility check and your movement.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
And if I had karma, I'd probably spend it here, but...
Okay. Sure Shock is going to... What would he do in this scenario?
Please don't tell me again.
Oh,
No.
He's going, because he's possessed, he's going to try and stab somebody. Probably Danny for being such a...
No, actually. He is going to head towards Silver and shield him, and by proxy Golden as well. And let me get the exact map of this. Yeah.
Why is he protecting the...
Yes, and the Traveler. He's punching his sword into the ground and doing something odd with it. I'm not going to describe it yet. Because he has to roll to see if he does it well.
I feel like his power levels just increased heavily. But
I hate to say it, all of these are things I could have done with this character.
No, but I feel like this is something you could have done. It just sounds more impressive also because now you're DM.
Well, yes, actually, no. I misread one of the powers I had. I misread it hard.
But I think it also sounds less impressive when we know what you're doing.
But anyway, moving on. Seraph.
We've no clue what Sure Shock's doing.
I gotta tell you guys, I still jump a little bit every time I hear a Sure Shock, thinking, "Oh crap, I'm supposed to be doing something," even though that's not my character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right. So you said I'm not in the way of this breath attack?
No, you are not. You are to the side, quite a distance.
Interesting. I'm just gonna keep firing at it, but before any of that, I'm gonna roll for Wait a minute. Well, okay, I'm in the wrong space. I'm going to roll for extra action, obviously.
Yeah. Never forget.
Nice.
So
Oh no!
you act your normal action and your normal movement.
I'm gonna just fire at it.
Okay.
Better than my nat 1. I'm just sitting here prone, waiting to get Sonic
So,
attack.
Traveler, it is your turn. You are
I'm
snapped
gonna roll
out
for
of
my
your
extra
daze of
actions.
confusion.
I see that Silver's getting knocked around like a rag doll, and I decide that, you know what? Maybe this exact moment isn't the best time to take a nap in a recliner.
Yeah, if the war machine's getting knocked around, you should probably not be chilling.
I decide it's time to get off my lazy ass.
I
And
was
take
waiting
3
for you to roll
actions.
another 1 and be like,
Yeah.
"Or
No, that's a crit.
Yeah, that's 3 actions.
I thought there was either going to be a nat 100 or nat 1. I'm slightly
Okay,
surprised.
so now the time is to act. I've got my ammunition. I am going to force a red feat on my telekinesis to grab those 30-odd tungsten orbs and use them to move them around in a swarm of randomly moving tungsten bullets and just send that entire swarm over to the dragon's head, not only damaging the head, but using the tungsten to prevent it from reforming.
Okay, that would probably be a feat to make the swarm, a feat to move the swarm, and a feat to keep the swarm stable.
All right.
You get a karma all three of those to red?
Yep.
Okay.
Given the way I've been rolling,
How much karma do you have?
Quite a bit.
1,200.
Oh,
I
fuck.
expect to blow 200 on this.
I
Okay.
also have 200, but without the 1,000.
So, Traveler, top of the round. Roll your... how much karma are you spending? Remember, nat 1 always fails.
No, not
And
one.
I'm probably going to roll 3 nat 1.
Nice, nice, and nice.
So, you need a... what is your lowest... what is your telekinesis power?
My telekinesis is amazing.
Okay.
So you need to spend
all of
91
those
each
except
time?
20.
So you need to spend 86 plus 37 plus 35.
So that's 36, 37, and 35.
Yep. It's 86, 37, 35.
Oh, 86.
37, 35. Okay.
86.
As you
minus
send your
37
swarm
minus 35.
of tungsten bees at it, you do manage to devastate the area where the head was. And it doesn't seem to regrow, but yeah, that's all you can see for now.
And
Seraph,
then
it's your
I
turn.
walk away. I walk 12 spaces away.
Okay.
Wait. So what happened to the dragon?
Currently,
It
there's a
has
swarm
no more
of
head
black
now.
balls shredding its head.
Is the head still there?
Bits and pieces of it are, and then they get shattered. Like the crystals are going there, and they're just, it's not, so it kind of like, it's reeling back right now.
Okay. Perfect.
Now, if you excuse me, I got to calculate how much karma I actually spent.
Okay, without any further ado, it is now Seraph's turn. What do you want to do? So roll your attack to hit.
Okay. Give me a bit. 1, 2, 3, and it's taking a while for it to go through.
Okay, you do
And-
manage
okay.
to successfully hit it and deal some damage to it, breaking a few of the crystals. So you see Shershock make it to silver, take his sword, plunge it into the ground, and as he does so, the sword swells up in size, making a rather large cross-shaped thing on the ground, casting a shadow over Shershock, Silver, Golden, and the Traveler. Well, where the Traveler was previously.
Yeah, I don't know why the traveler left, because, you know, he just lost the benefit.
Ray, your turn.
So the dragon no longer looks like it's about to do a breath weapon.
It still looks like it's going to do a weapon of some kind.
All right, I will still try and leap out of the way then. I won't roll to change. So agility check.
Yes.
Agility is amazing. Oh,
No.
no.
You just kind of dodge, like, jump about 5 feet and are still well within its attack
Yeah,
range.
the me moving 12 spaces was me actually get out of the way of that.
So I can still move 5 areas to the side.
No, because you got a white, you fall prone. You can move half your
Oh,
movement
okay.
after you get up.
So I get up and I move the rest of my movement as far as I can out of the way, trying to at
Okay.
least minimize the damage.
So it is now going to make its attack as it kind of, the body itself reels back a little bit and kind of stands, its head reforms, and then it begins to make a sonic attack, hitting the ball bearings and everyone else for... I'm actually going to roll this damage in the chat.
Oh.
Just for fairness. Actually, no, I'm not going to roll it. I'm going to roll it here, because it might be... 125 damage, with Ray taking minus 30 times 2, so 200 damage to Ray.
So
You said 125 damage?
Now, that's the Traveler and Danny. Wait, we're not done yet. So 130.
135.
135. Minus 135. Minus
I am not seeing-
135.
I'm not rolls in the chat you're talking about.
I didn't do it in the chat.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to.
There we go.
So how much am I taking? 135, you said?
I think so.
Yes, you are taking 135. However, Golden, Silver, and Shershuk, because of the blockade, will only take half of 135. So that'd be 67.
Okay, 67
With
damage.
Seraph taking no damage because he just wasn't where the thing was aiming.
I'm at 77.
Yay.
Okay, Golden.
What did I? Oh yeah, I obviously get to. I'm going. Can I make? Can I look and see how fucked up Silver
You
looks?
walk up to Silver, and you see kind of Shershuk standing over him, guarding him a bit. You do see, however, that his guns are pretty heavily damaged, and then being his arms are also pretty heavily damaged. You see some sparks occasionally flying. His main chassis, where the hand hit, is pretty dented. He does not
And
look good.
I assume I can't make a repairing / tinkering check.
No, you did say that your action was to what again?
Yeah. To whirlwind to them.
Okay, so you do successfully whirlwind to them.
Thank God for Sure Shocker, I would have been down to like 5 HP.
Okay. Without further ado, you would have actually been at negative something HP.
No, I would have.
What's your total max
I
health?
would have taken. My max health is 147.
I messed up that.
I lost 3 before then, so I was at 144.
Okay.
So I would have had 9.
So
HP
anyway,
left.
that is Golden's turn. Silver is going to attempt to stand up, but the servos in his legs are going to fail, and that is his turn. Danny.
So tell me what happens, because he took a whole lot of damage.
You are at
So
4
I'm
health.
gonna guess he falls from the sky,
No.
and I'm still
No,
up there.
There's no concentration breaking. You just are hurting a lot. Now, if you fall unconscious, then yes. Yes, you are falling out of the
Okay.
sky. But
Oh. So then, can I re-roll to do something
you
else
can
instead?
make a fighting roll to try to change your action.
Let's change our actions.
Incredible. You can not fire, but you cannot do anything else.
I will. Well, shucks.
Even with a yellow feet?
Yellow feet lets you stop your action, or red feet lets you change your action.
Oh, okay.
Shucks. No, let me go ahead and attack anyway. Next turn, I will. Yeah, let me go ahead and attack. I will attack. Let's chuck another Starstorm at it. Hey!
You do manage to deal quite a bit of damage as you shoot. One of the arms does fall off and then kind of reform.
That is
I
my
got a
turn.
question.
Okay. Danny, top of the round.
What was your question, Seraph?
I'm wondering if there's a way for me to climb up onto the dragon.
I mean, it's still a pretty large swirling mass of crystals. You could attempt to climb it, I guess, but it might not like you climbing it.
I think I would use the crystals to get on board with it.
Okay,
Get
you
on
are currently
to board it.
17 areas away from it, and your movement speed is 4
Alright.
areas per turn.
So Danny has no life left, so he's going to fly away. Oh, you know what? Let's roll for more actions. Maybe I can do something else. Maybe I can do something else. Let me see. Come on, give me more actions. Nope.
Nope. So you're going to fly away and then use your action to fly more away?
Fly away, and then fly away some more.
Okay. So, it'll then be Silver's turn, then Golden. Golden, your turn.
I'm going to roll for extra action.
Nice.
I don't get the extra. I'm going to try and make a repairing / tinkering check to fix fucking Silver.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm being
Now the
really useless.
dragon's
I'm
turn.
not getting any.
You can see the dragon making another claw attack at the group of you.
Which is odd that it can actually find us, considering it no longer has a head.
It has a head.
That is odd.
It destroyed the ball bearings with the sonic attack.
Really? The sonic blast was enough to destroy the tungsten?
Yes, tungsten has a health of, you said it was half-inch balls?
Yep.
Yep, tungsten would only have a health of 100, and it dealt 135 damage to it.
Damn.
Half-inch these balls. It's like, I'm horrible. I thought I was clever and I wasn't. Boo-hoo my life. Continue.
Anyway, Ray.
Okay, let's roll for more actions here, because we're going to need some more actions. No. Since I'm at 15 health right now, I am going to... How does my carrier wave actually work? Can I use that to move more than my regular speed?
Yes, it is whatever your power rank speed would be.
So I have...
What is that power's rank?
Oh, excellent.
Excellent. I believe excellent is 3/4 of a mile per turn.
I would like to get back behind everyone else.
So you're going to carrier wave as far back as you can. So
Not as far back.
Roll. Okay.
Not as far back as I can, but at least as far back as the current battlefield spreads.
Okay. So that would be a cast carrier wave in order to be able to do it.
Yep.
Okay.
I will do that when my turn comes.
Okay. You see Sure Shock looking at the dragon and looking at Golden and Silver. He kind of looks over to Golden and just looks over at Silver, who's significantly damaged. And then he looks over at the Traveler. Traveler, I want you to make me... Let me roll a dice real quick.
Oh boy.
3
Well, I'm gonna die.
psyche checks.
Oh, this is a psyche check?
3 of them.
Oh, we're not just declaring actions right now?
Okay,
Well, the
you
first
do succeed the
one-
first one as you sense Sure Shock taking over your mind, but you're unable to fight his other 2 attempts. As he now has control of your next turn.
Where did he get 3 attempts?
He rolled for extra actions and he got a 99.
Oh, well.
So, Seraph, it's your turn.
All right.
Oh, the way I've been rolling, you guys are pretty sick.
Also, all three of his were karma'd up to red.
So this is me rolling for extra actions, by the way.
Yes, I would
And
assume
it's going
so.
to take forever because it's taking forever because I'm. Oh wait, did it happen?
Amazing. You
Okay,
get
okay.
no extra actions. You were so close. 2 away.
All right, so I'm gonna run and shoot at the dragon at the same time. I'm running towards the dragon. I'm shooting at it. And I'm
Okay.
gonna use that as my one action.
Okay. So, Traveler. You can see yourself activating your Gauntlet of Power using telekinesis.
I am surprised that since he's controlling my mind, that he is continuing that.
He's doing what he thinks is necessary. So, you then feel yourself pulling Golden, Ray, and Seraph towards yourself, then activating your invisible jet with them inside of it, flying towards Danny, picking him up along the way, and then yeeting yourself out of there.
So we're now leaving the Crystal Dragon.
Yep. So, Traveler, it is your turn. I will
Now I have
roll for
control
you.
over myself again.
No. So let me roll real quick.
Well,
What is your
at least now-
telekinesis ability?
Amazing.
Amazing. So, right, that is a...
Oh wait, don't I also get regeneration?
Yes, you do regenerate 10 health at the beginning of the turn.
Oh, I don't even get a roll for
Oh,
that.
you do
Okay.
get to roll, right, never mind. You get to roll a d40. Or take the 14.
I'm gonna roll for it because I've been rolling horribly. So,
28. Perfect. Okay.
all right.
So, you roll a yellow on the telekinesis starting, a yellow on the summoning of the invisible jet, and a green on the yeeting yourself out of here with picking up Danny.
Okay. Well, I'm about to lose a fuck ton more. Thanks a bunch. So that'll be just 3D100s.
No, I've rolled it for you. That's why I asked for your power rank.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were going to
I have
make me
physical
burn
dice here. No, I'm not making you burn karma.
Okay.
I'm rolling physical dice because that's what Fryo did, and I trust his judgment on that.
Okay. So that means that I move at about 6 miles per turn. So we are now 6 miles away
So
from the dragon
as
in
you're-
any given direction.
So, Golden, as you're getting pulled away, you notice Sure Shock kind of look over Silver, pull his sword to him, and slash at Silver's chest compartment,
No!
cutting open the metal.
No.
And you're getting pulled
Running away
further
from
and
the dragon,
further
really
away, but you
good
do
idea, guys.
see Sure Shock reach his hand into the heart of Silver and pull out a large cylindrical device.
His brain.
An atomic bomb.
And then slowly walk towards the dragon.
I've got it. It's a bomb.
And
Is
now
that a
Traveler pulls you far, far away.
6
And-
miles to be exact.
Well,
Unless
not
I've
all
got
that
more
distance yet. So you do see the dragon smash down on Sure Shock with the fist attack that she was using before. And then, as you're about a mile or so away, you see a bright flash.
Well,
He
And
got
an
a distinct impression.
ever-growing mushroom cloud.
Yeah, I've got a distinct impression that Sure Shock is no longer going to be a recurring character at this table.
I don't think
He's-
Silver is either.
He's still alive. He's just in another
Good
dimension.
point. Just as comic book logic. Until we see his head on a pike in front of us, he is still alive.
Yeah.
I think between the two of them, the one that has a better chance of surviving a fucking mushroom cloud is Silver. Because at least he's
Without
made
his power core?
What?
Without
Oh,
his
that
power
was his
core?
power core. Okay, so you did just kill. Oh yeah, no.
Let's
If
hope you
Sure
had a
Shot comes
backup.
back- By the way, if Sure Shot comes back and did survive that, Golden is going to kill him.
Maybe. Anyway,
And
So-
I'm going to help because nobody violates my mind and gets away with it.
and you actually feel yourself in control again as you're about 6 miles away.
All right.
With the
Golden
mushroom
just
cloud that is
drops to the
slowly
ground.
growing in size, and the shockwave and the burning stuff that's coming towards you guys.
Golden is just collapsing to the ground.
All right. Is the rest of the team in my jet?
The 2 that you would know, and 2 people you do not know.
All right. Well, this is Welcome to the Traveler Airlines. Please fasten your invisible seatbelts as we are now going to try and outrun our death. And I am going to put the pedal to the metal and put every last bit of oomph I have into piloting my invisible jet out of the air.
I'm thinking that Golden might just whirlwind out.
You're in an invisible
Well, you
jet that
gotta
can move
pass an
6
amazing
miles per
little strength
turn.
test to beat the whole of my invisible jet.
I'm saying whirlwind out back.
So, like, to try to speed up 6 miles per turn?
No, to go back to where the mushroom cloud is right now.
You wanna? Okay.
I'm
Can't
thinking
stop
about
you.
it because realistically, there's only like 3 people, well 4 now that the kobold exists, that Golden cares about. And one of them is in a mushroom cloud.
Okay. Well, you do know that unlike you, Silver is a robot, and most likely had a
now that
backup
now
file
that
in
it's
the
been
lab.
revealed that
I have a, no, yeah, I couldn't do that to Moto. That's a good point. I would die. I would definitely die because I have the human. She's just gonna.
You would
collapse
die
to the ground then.
regardless. It's a nuclear bomb.
Well,
You
there's
just
a-
hit a wall of
the robotic
nuclear
shell
fire.
would be only a protectorate from the fallout that happens after the blast.
And even then, it would slowly eat through the gold.
Yeah, you'd need to be the leaded whirlwind if you want to survive this.
Speaking of which, Traveler, you do notice yourself taking 5 damage every turn.
That's nothing.
Only him?
Yes, because he's currently controlling the invisible jet, and that jet is touching something made of pure energy.
Well, you're gonna have to do a lot worse than 5 damage. That kind of stuff off at the top of
It's
each turn.
feeble. It's feeble. It's not. He doesn't get to choose it. It's automatically feeble. So anyway, Ray,
Oh wait,
I got a
I get a roll for another regeneration.
yep. I'm assuming I'm assuming at this point the regeneration is matching and equaling, passing the damage.
Oh, I was just gonna do 1d40 minus 5.
35 works for me.
Yeah.
You rolled a crit success. Congratulations. So yeah, Ray, you knew where you were.
Boom! We are booking it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy your in-flight movie. We just so happen to have Shazam on our invisible TV.
So I knew where we were.
Yes.
I got a question. I have
Yeah.
a question.
Oh, wait a second. It says in True Flight I can.
Being the energy being I am, would I have been affected by the bomb?
So you would have gained a lot of energy from it, but become unstable.
Oh.
So, you know what happens when the Atom, what is his name? The big silver guy from DC?
Captain Atom, I think.
Yeah, Captain Atom, that guy. He absorbed the energies of another radiation-powered guy who was dying. But that also killed him. So, too much radiation kills you.
Gotcha.
Oh, looks like I gotta test out my invisible jet's injectors.
Oh,
Yeah, Danny is very injured, very sick feeling.
So is Ray.
Yep. So, Ray, you now have
The
a
traveler
weird-looking,
is actually-
long-haired man driving you in what looks like nothing very fast.
It's my invisible jet. You can even feel the invisible.
I don't get paid enough for this.
It works for Wonder Woman.
Can I, do I have any reception here?
You could try, although you've known that for a while now your radiation friend kind of dampens said reception.
Wouldn't it be great if I knew how to fly?
All right, I will attempt to call Shield, although I'm pretty sure they're aware of the fact that a nuke just went off halfway around the world.
So your device is
Russia, which
designed
means
to shield against some radiation, so you do manage to get a signal. And as soon as you answer, you do get, instead of the normal, what's going on, or the standard greeting, you get a rather deep voiced man saying, "You want to tell me why you guys are launching nukes in Soviet Russia?"
There was no launching involved. It was a point blank explosion, but there was some kind of sonic crystal dragon there that was constantly gathering energy and was going to do. I don't know. I don't get paid to think of what dragons are going to do with sonic energy.
So you're telling me y'all just fought a dragon and decided that the best course of action was to launch a nuclear weapon?
We didn't have a group to.
Golden is going to go up there and say, "No, a shitty friend murdered my brother, took a detonator out of him."
Excuse me, this is a private phone call. Yeah, so we didn't actually have time for a group discussion on it. One of the guys that was there, Shershock, kind of went rogue and made all these decisions unilaterally. He's a little irradiated at the moment, though. If you want to get in contact with him.
You know the PR nightmare that it's going to be for us to deal with after what happened in Boston, a nuke being launched?
I'm sorry, this is not the PR department. Would you like me to transfer you?
Mercenaries.
And I hang up.
Oh darn! I've got journalism. I could try and PR this.
Fucking traveler.
You do see on your tablet that you use to contact Shield your current location.
I'm assuming that the guy flying the plane already knows where we're going, or else he would have said, "Hey, does anyone know where we should be going?" So I'm going
no,
to.
Actually, I was gonna. Next time it came around, I was gonna say, "So, anybody got any requests on a destination?
No.
Otherwise, I'm heading back to Boston."
Amotaro, Moto.
I don't care where you drop me off as long as they speak English, and I'm gonna lay down in the back and try and heal a little bit.
Right.
Moto.
So we're heading off to Australia.
No.
Right. So Boston to Russia would normally be a 12-hour flight at 3,000 miles. You're moving 6 miles every 6 seconds, so that's 1 mile per second. 3,000 seconds would be 50 minutes, right? 50
Yeah, about
minutes.
50 minutes.
So about an hour.
Here, let me do the math.
Assuming you're decelerating once you get close so you don't shatter the eastern seaboard.
Oh yeah.
9/11.
Yeah, the invisible jet goes pretty goddamn. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop everybody off by a hospital in Boston. And I'm going to assume 15 minutes at averaging 11 hit points every 6 seconds will be
Full health for you, yes.
over. Yeah, I'm completely healed. Even with the background radiation, he's not belching out enough to stop me from completely recovering in 15.
Can Ray make a medicine check to try and heal himself up a little bit?
Yeah.
That was excellent. So
You do
yellow.
open your backpack and have some medical supplies there, and you do manage to regenerate some of your wounds, as well as a compound you use to heal the symbiote that you also managed to heal pretty well.
Okay.
Is it
do I get a number or?
You can stabilize yourself at 50% of your normal health with a standard medicine check.
Okay, so that's 109 now, which is a big step up from 15. Just for future reference, I'm playing it as the medicine information is actually the symbiote because they bond to my biology.
Well,
so
and the
he has an
military
innate
training by your host.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm the military. The host is not an actual doctor. The medicine information is from the symbiote.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I kind of like the angle that you were an army doctor who got his legs blasted off by a landmine. S.H.I.E.L.D. gave you an offer to rejoin the fight with a symbiote, and you accept.
No, this is more. I was a merc for hire, and I suited the symbiote's needs, and now I suit Shield's needs. But the symbiote, as being a biological life form that bonds to other life forms, it has some information on how I can heal myself, even if I don't.
Okay, without further ado, you do manage to make it to a hospital where you all get medical treatment. The doctors give
What about the guy before the guy who's currently glowing a rave light? I'm not going to drop him off at the hospital. I'm going to take him out to outer space.
So
What about
he
the
actually,
robot?
to you, appears to be a normal human being.
Oh.
The one that definitely
See,
shouldn't be
because
going to a hospital
hard radiation
is the
is
robot.
technically visible, he can manifest a human visage.
Yes, but
Think Luke Cage.
Yep.
At least I would assume. I don't know what he wants to look like. I was picturing him as Luke Cage. Nuclear powers, mercenary. Anyway, that's you, Seraph, by the way. What do you want to look like?
But you should be dropping me off at Moto, not the hospital.
Yeah.
So I drop everybody who wants to go to the hospital off at the hospital. Get everybody into my invisible car and drive them over to and drive Moto over to Dr. Imotaro. And for the guy
Yeah, you drive Golden to Motaro. For the radiation guy.
And then
who is actually pretty injured. Actually, he's got a little bit of scratches.
All right. Radiation. He's not pretty injured, or he is.
He took 3 damage. He could use a band-aid. Also, he did use a lot of his power, so he could use a recharge.
Oh, has he stopped bleeding out radiation? Otherwise, I'm not going to let him out.
He's not bleeding out radiation. You were in physical contact with him.
So that's why.
So it's not that he's leaking radiation. Is if you're physical contact with an energy being, you take feeble damage.
Okay. So and then I ask Seraph if I don't. So then I ask the new guy, where does he want to go?
Seraph, are you there? We cannot hear you. Okay.
Go.
All right, so then I take him off to his preferred pizza parlor, And then
I
go
think
back
you would probably want to go back to the lab with the rest of you.
Oh, I was going to go back to my pen tab and get ready, change into my alter ego, and head off to work to do some damage control over all
On a
the
Sunday?
new stuff that's happening. Yeah,
Okay.
there could be breaking news on a Sunday. I've got one of those flex time things. Whenever I want to show up is when I.
Okay, fair enough.
Ray is not going to the hospital. He's going to follow everybody else back to the lab.
Okay, so
And I'm going to do some information gathering and then meet everybody back up at the lab when I'm done.
okay. So you all manage to get healed up and get back to the lab, and as you approach the lab, you do immediately get buzzed in. And actually, Ray, as you approach the lab and the camera scans you, it automatically opens. It appears your shield credentials are enough to get in this lab without other identifying features.
All right.
Ooh.
So you do enter the lab and you see Dr. M.O. Taro frantically looking at her screens and doing some work on them. And as she sees Golden enter, she immediately runs over and begins, as a mother does, checking her wounds, making sure everything's okay, wondering what the hell just happened.
Sure Shock just murdered Silver.
You do see that the portal has been completely, taken apart. Just brutally. And you see the fire axe lying on the ground near the
I
portal.
want to point out that both me and Golden are super out of it after Sure Shock's death.
Yep.
But,
M.O. Taro
She's
starts...
just muttering that... She's muttering that...
Yep, so she starts repairing your physical body and says that she has a backup of silver from a few days ago, but she notes something odd. And she picks up a small rectangular object. This is Silver's memory core.
Oh, thank God. So
Yeah,
she
see,
just killed
that's the
himself.
advantage of rope. They are almost impossible to kill because instead of dying, they can be.
This would need to be inside of him for him to operate.
For him to what?
Operate.
Yeah, Sure Shock removed it from his chest.
No, it's a small rectangular object, not a large cylindrical object.
Oh! Huh.
He took it out before
It
he
blew up.
left.
He took out the big cylindrical thing, which blew up. Okay,
It
get
was a
out.
burn.
Right, but before, when the portal was opening, you saw that Silver was acting strange, and he was kind of in an auto defense mode where he was trying to just defend everybody. At that point, he was probably operating without his hard drive.
I think Sure Shock had already fucked with his hard drive well before we left.
Nice.
Okay, so Golden
It-
does
it would
begin
explain the behavior.
building. She takes one of the standard secure robots and adds in some special weapons and armor and starts loading in Silver's memory core. It'll take about a day or two for him to come back online. And she's more focusing on fixing your wounds and making sure you're all right.
Which is ironic, because I want her to fix Silver more, but I understand that I am in more of a critical condition.
Ray, as you look around the lab in Seraph, this is a pretty high-tech robotics lab. Although you do see some research, and also you do see a cube of glass with what looks like a tiny velociraptor wearing clothes inside, kind of relaxing on a pile of gold material, and with some meat occasionally strewn around the cage and some bones where they haven't picked clean.
I look around and see that nobody else is freaking out at the Velociraptor, so I'm not going to pull out my gun.
It's a Pokemon.
Actually,
We're currently seeing if we can get the Charmander to evolve into a
Oh
Charmeleon.
my god.
As much as I want to try out my marksman skill, we'll keep it holstered for now.
If you touched my kobold, you would be dead so quick.
So anyway,
I'd like to see
I'm
you
gonna-
try.
Danny,
I see the boss is
you
busy.
do feel good. They've healed you up
good.
pretty good. There are still some visible bruises where the Sonic had blown some of your blood vessels.
Ouch.
Yes, but otherwise you feel, decent. However, you do hear a faint buzzing noise.
I will pick up my phone.
It's not your phone. Although that was your first instinct.
What is it? Where is it? What am I? Where am I? What is
roll intuition.
it? And
What day is it? What year is it? Am I actually?
It's your underwear.
it is indeed my underwear.
Good, that's a white. You really can't tell where it's coming from.
Can any of us, the rest, is it only Danny that can hear it?
So far, yes.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, now we lost instantaneous plot MacGuffin generator.
Anyway, you continue on. Eventually, the Traveler does return. The Traveler, while you're out, you do see some news stories that are the main titles. A politician attempting to have the Boston Accord signed into law had an attempt made on his life.
That's unfortunate.
However, where you would have thought that it would have been a mutant attacking him, it was just a standard sniper assassin.
Oh.
Did he succeed?
No, the
No.
individual is still alive and in critical condition and under shield protection.
I'm gonna spin that story to see if this attempt. I'm gonna research this to see if the politician didn't actually stage this attempt in order to generate sympathy for himself.
As you're seeing it, you do get the name of the marksman, and it's eerily familiar.
All right, let me write. Let's write the name down.
The marksman was a woman by the name of Martha Fisk.
Of what?
Oh, Fisk again.
Sarah Fisk?
Martha.
What?
So the Thomas and so this Martha Fisk, as in Thomas and Martha Fisk from last session, is also apparently a crack shot.
Yes, and while they know who the shooter
No, if
was,
she was a
they
crack
were
shot, he'd be
unable
dead.
to capture her.
Okay.
I'll be totally honest. Can you remind me on who the fifth were?
The little girl that had the brain aneurysm while we were inside her play world.
Yep. Who managed to convince Danny to bludgeon a man to death with a drag instead of stabbing him?
I know it's hard to keep track of all the people that Sure Shock has killed.
I know.
Anyway,
He's killed so many.
the next news story that kind of catches your eye is that apparently, following the events, they had discovered a massive gun smuggling ring at the facility where the explosion happened. And several members of the Barlatoni family are wanted for questioning regarding the enterprise, including one Vincenzo Barlatoni,
Vincenzo Bartoli. Yeah, half
who
a
is
ton
currently
of guns
being
magically appearing next to a warehouse is pretty damning.
who currently
How
is
do you spell
being
that?
questioned by the police as we speak.
Who?
Vacini,
Vincenzo.
V-A-I.
Vincenzo.
Vincenzo is
Cio, I
currently
think it's
being questioned.
Vincenzo. I don't know how to spell Vincenzo, but it's Vincenzo.
Yeah, just so long as I get close.
Yep.
Vincenzo is Vincenzo. There's no H in Vincenzo.
Right.
Okay.
That's just how it's pronounced.
S. No Z, make that an S instead of a Z. Yeah, looks better. Anyway, Other than
Chinese
that,
style?
the only other story that really catches your interest is that
About the nuke?
no, actually, you don't see any stories about the nuke. It's almost like Shield may have covered that up. You do see a story that kind of does catch your eye a bit. You notice that several low-level thugs and criminals have turned up dead.
Uh-oh.
Several. Oh, is the
In
Punisher
fact,
in town?
a drug ring that was run by an offshoot of the Bartonis was found in a burned warehouse with a whole bunch
They're
of
the-
men
They're
dead.
the one. They're the ones.
Again, this sounds like Frank Castle's work.
By the way,
There
they're
is
the ones
no
I get a voice
known
in.
assailant.
Several
those people
low-level
are-
thugs are dead. Off main target
The people
seems
that are dead
to
aren't the
be
addicts, they're
the.
the deal, right?
What?
I think I'm gonna just log out for
I said the people that died aren't like the addicts that get dealt to, but
No,
like,
they're the
fucking
dealers.
Okay, just checking. I was like, is the war on drugs even worse than before?
And those are really the
Alright.
only major news stories. A cat was stuck up a tree.
Oh, that cat. Oh, wait, is that cat? Canada?
No, it is not the same cat
Oh.
from before.
Oh, I miss her. I miss
Yeah,
her.
I wish
see her.
Fryo had brought her into the game. Ah, well. I will not take Fryo's character. That's one thing I will not do.
So Placebo Man is no more.
Placebo Man might be, but not the cat. That's a cat that I didn't
I
get to see the
still-
power scope of.
I still believe in Placebo Man, so he's still running around.
I've never met
I'm
the Placebo Man. I've only reported a thought.
Let me
Although-
see if I can summon him.
You do some digging into the politician whose name sounds a little bit familiar.
By the way, I would personally just ask Frio about the cat lady stats and all that. Personally.
Right. Whose name is, the politician's name is, Donald
Jade Trump?
Simon? I wish.
Oh,
Donald
not that,
Thompson.
Not that I'm.
No, Donald Thomas. Donald Thomas.
Is he orange?
No, but he is redheaded.
Oh, what's that name of that congressman from the X-Men? The bigot from the X-Men. Oh, I forget his name.
But anyway, and you do a little bit of digging, and you find that you find
Do
some.
you mean like Senator Kelly?
Yes.
Not Senator Kelly.
Oh.
Much worse than Senator Kelly.
Oh. How could you be much worse than Kelly?
You do see some allegations of corruption for this particular senator, including potential ties in with the mob.
Ties to. I mean, the only way you could be worse than Kelly is being the.
But anyway, moving on.
All right, next person.
Right, so Danny, you do hear that buzzing again. As the
Let's
traveler
roll.
arrives and notifies you of the major news stories.
Oh shit, that's not
Actually,
what
no,
I
I'm not going to show up yet. There's still a few things I want to do with my contacts, but I've taken up enough time.
Intuition. Let's roll intuition. Where is that buzzing coming from? Nope.
Good, that is a green feat.
Oh, good.
You do detect it's coming from the bedroom area, the main sleeping quarters. Seraph. He can't hear me right
He
now.
can't hear you. He's deafened right now.
Okay, well tell him I'm trying to talk to him. In chat. I don't want to type. I'm lazy like that.
All right, I'll ping.
Yo, kid. Yo, kid.
I think he's trying to say dunked on.
I'm here.
Okay, so Seraph, you're in a lab, a rather large robotics lab, and you do see several things that interest you, especially a rather large radiation or rather large nuclear reactor that's powering this place. You could probably recharge off of it.
All right, I choose to do that, and I'm going to be like really, really interested in like the baby Velociraptor and like inside the little tube, and I'm be like,
Okay.
ooh, look at the baby dino.
Make a reason check.
A reason check. So I'm letting you know my reason check is like actually, or am I typical?
Okay.
Well, what's 14? Is 14 a typical?
Yeah, 14 was typical. 94. You do get a yellow. The thing seems to look at you a little odd, but does come up to the edge of the glass and kind of looks at you a little bit, then goes back to eating.
I make like this little sound, so I'm like,
It kind of looks
I
at
got
you
it.
a little weird, and it goes back to sitting on its throne of shiny stuff. So anyway,
Am I fixed up enough to go see this?
yeah, you can see this from the place where Moto is repairing you.
Hey, stop harassing Kip.
no, I like it. I like it.
English. Kip knows English. Kip doesn't know what you're doing.
I didn't know it knew English. Hi, little buddy.
He kind of looks at you, and she kind of looks at you and nods. Anyway,
Can Kip see me? Can Kip see me?
currently, yes.
I just say I'm so sorry, Kip.
Yep. Other than that, you really don't see much. So Danny, you go into the room where you hear the buzzing. Make me another intuition check.
Who's making it? Danny?
Danny. Danny, can you hear me? Danny cannot
Do
hear me.
you want to make an insight check?
Do you
Would
want
you
to
like
build
to
a
build a
snowman? I'm actually doing. I'm actually doing more. What is that musical called? You know, I look to the skies. I seem to see a million eyes. Which ones are yours? Anyway. So Danny, it's your turn.
What did I find in the
So well, you
in
have to do an insight check to find it in the room. You've managed to go to the room.
Okay.
Boy, oh, Danny boy.
Okay. Nope.
That is a green feat.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
You do under a pillow.
That's
You do-
2 off of a green feet.
Yes, he has a +1 CS because it's something of his knowledge.
Oh, okay.
He knows technology and he recognizes the new iPad when he sees it. The new Bing pad. Sorry. You do notice that
really?
this
Not a
one
Zoom?
appears to be pink. But the screen appears to be cracked, but it's like buzzing as if it's an alarm.
Okay, let's turn off the alarm and see who
You
it is.
turn on the Bing pad, but the screen itself is still black.
Ah, shucks.
It appears to have been
Alright, let me
damaged.
Well, let me take it to Mo Taro. Maybe she knows a technician who can fix it. So I will walk over to wherever the good doctor is at.
She's currently finishing up fixing Golden.
And I will ask the doctor, "Hey, doc, this Bing pad is broken. Do you know anybody who can fix
she
it?"
looks over at it and immediately takes it out of your hands. And says, "Where did you get my Bing pad? I'm looking for it all day."
It was under a pillow in a room somewhere.
What?
It was buzzing.
Why did you break
Yeah,
it?
was
What
buzzing.
the heck? It's brand new.
No, it was already broken.
Make a reason check.
Oh god.
Okay.
Golden's gonna be like probably with Sure Shock or something.
Yeah, I blame it on Sure Shot because he's not here to defend himself. Yep.
She
I
does
sure
not
did.
believe you though, and she's
Um,
very mad
I'm
at
going
you.
to reason with her. I'm going to reason with her.
Ouchie.
She's still very mad. As she does go back and she's like, well, let's settle this argument for sure. And she plugs it into the main console and is looking at the files within it.
I
And
will.
she's looking pretty perturbed as it appears that all of her applications have been deleted. Pretty much everything's been
Ouch.
deleted off the device except for one video file.
What's the video file?
So she opens it up, and before you see Sure Shock.
Aha! He
Mhm.
planned this all along. He must have like time travel powers as well. Interesting.
No, only the powers that I have on my character sheet does he use this game. Yeah, apparently the illusionary
So that-
duplication can be used to, more than I knew.
Wow.
You can use his doubles to block any energy-based attack. Anyway, moving on.
So what does he say? What is
So
Sure
you
Shock
see
all
him
say?
standing there, kind of looking a little awkward, kind of standing there like he's waiting for it to start. Maybe like looking for the red dot to activate, but then he's like, well, I think it's running. If it is, that'll be good. So, if you're seeing this, as I know you probably all are, I'm not there anymore.
I'm gonna call Traveler as this is going on.
Well, Traveler's in the
Call
room
out
with
to
you. He had just entered and was talking
Oh, he
about...
just came in.
Yeah, he knew her about 20 minutes ago or so,
Okay.
and hadn't talked
So,
about the
everyone
news
is
stories
fine.
yet. You see,
Okay.
these last couple of days have been quite crazy.
Yeah.
My existence in this universe has been a long one. Hundreds of your Earth years. And for all the stuff I've done, the fun I've had, there's been an equal measure of pain. You could say my existence was a gift and a curse. And to each of my teammates, I will bequeath a gift and a curse.
Oh boy.
First, let's get the basics done. My former mercenary compatriots. You're probably wondering why I hadn't contacted you recently. It's because I was working on that case that I had been searching for the first time we met. To you, I have already bequeathed something more valuable than any gift I could. Knowledge, power, and contacts. However, the curse for you is equally grand. In my actions, I may have inadvertently put shame on our party's name. So for that, I wish you luck. Traveler, my supposedly news-based friend. A man of such wealth and taste is hard to get gifts for. However, I think the one I have for you will suit you well. I'm thinking a bit of rest might assist you, Traveler. You might find it enlightening. However, for your curse, I think it best Uatu tell you himself. Danny boy.
Oh boy.
Sweet Danny.
Did
You will be a hero one day. And as he's saying this, Danny, you notice your... Danny, can you hear me? Are you talking? Danny can.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Danny, you
Yep,
notice your
I can hear
phone
you.
buzzing quite a bit.
I will answer it.
It's not ringing.
Oh.
As you look, you see your banking app start to freak the heck out as loads of money is being transferred into your account.
Oh my God.
To you, I bequeath my physical possessions. All my accounts and my property are yours. That should help you with
Does that
your
mean we can
curse.
finally... Oh, great.
You see, in order to be a hero, you cannot divide yourself. I sent a letter with explicit details of your powers, as well as a few photographs taken by Golden of you at the convention. And screenshots of the video footage of you at the mall to a certain couple. Your parents. You might want to talk to them because they should have gotten that letter about now.
Ding.
Hi, I'm the postman. I was told to give you this right at the appropriate comedic time.
I think it's time for Danny to jump off the top floor of this building.
It's a
Golden.
shame. It's only a 3-story building. We'll probably live.
You'll live.
My gift and curse for you are knowledge. But I'm afraid that gift and curse are not entirely your own. You see, I have been on this earth for many a year, attempting to prevent mankind from making the same mistake my people made.
Good luck with that.
You see,
Well, he didn't do it.
but as I was on this planet, I fell victim to its vices. Drink, drugs. They soon clouded my judgment.
Yeah, those waterfalls, man. They can destroy a man.
However,
Damn.
I wasn't ever clouded enough to miss my goal. A few decades ago, some German scientists were working on what they thought was a cure for mutanism. In reality, the compound they were creating would have eradicated all mankind, as it was the same compound that created me and exterminated my race. While I was there attempting to sabotage the research, I met a young intern. And after that one night, I thought nothing of it and moved on with my life. However, Maria, and as he says this, his physical form changes to be an older man wearing a lab coat, and Dr. Amotaro drops the notepad she was holding. If I would have known it was you.
Oh, you're gonna retcon this?
What the hell, Cam? Is this Hammett?
So,
I didn't recognize you at first, Maria. In fact, I didn't recognize you at all until we were fighting that stupid psychic. And I saw those eyes.
Maria Octavia. Huh.
To know
Wow.
that I may not be the last Watcher was an intriguing prospect, but to have heard the tragedy that befell you and the confusion it wrought hurt me more than anything. But, nevertheless, if you are half-Watcher, you should know, because it brings with it certain benefits.
Wow.
Remember, Golden, when you were fighting the psychic and you summoned your scythe,
Yeah.
Why don't you do that now?
She's gonna. She's.
I will pause 5 minutes for.
As you reach out
for
your
the time I
hand,
went-
you feel
Oh, wow.
in your hand
I don't
materialize
know-
the same flaming scythe from
Fine.
the
I'm
psychic
going
world.
to. Well, when I notice that, I'm gonna also like open my back compartment and see if the one in my back is different.
No, it's still there, but this one in your hand is on fire and made of what appears to
Is
be
it as
bone.
big? Is it as big as the
It's
one in my
Ghost
back?
It's significantly
side.
bigger.
You can use
bigger
your
than-
penitent sign.
It's bigger than my spine.
Yes.
Well, what would be a spine?
It's so big.
All watchers
Bone? Really?
have a weapon tied to their very being.
That's what she said.
And you can form it to be whatever you wish it to be. Use it wisely.
The hula hoop of damnation.
Damn.
I'm sorry I have left this curse upon you, but know this. I did everything I could to protect you. But now, apparently, I can't do that. So keep yourself safe. You're
That's why
the
he fucking. That's why
last
he
of a dying
sacrificed the
breed.
one.
Good luck. And the video cuts out. So, what do you want to do?
I
Well-
think everyone's. I know at least Moto and Golden are just being quiet for a minute.
Well, these are quite revolutionary bombs, so I'm gonna give everybody a chance to process. I'm going to kind of go off into my own little and call up Jimmy, the rat, one of my street contacts, and
I'm
see
not
if he
anywhere
can
around
give
for this.
me any further insight into the street gang crime, the street gang.
You call him up, and he does say that it was an entire group of them. They were all dealers of drugs, and they were meeting to go over a large shipment. And someone, as far as he knows, entered and killed the lot of them and set the entire place on fire.
Any idea on who this individual is?
No, he did wear all black, though.
Okay, we're dealing with the Punisher. Frank Castle's in town. All right. I tell him that he might want to lay a bit, because it sounds like we've got some vigilante roaming the street, as well as some other undesirable. And
I'm more worried about that politician.
Anyway, it's
Well,
been
I
a
don't
long
have any
day.
contacts besides a lawyer that could possibly.
Danny, what are you going to do?
Danny's at the roof looking at the ground, thinking if he should jump off the building or not.
Realizing he has the power of flight.
Hey, you're not the one that just found out that that you have parents, but now one of them's dead after you thought they killed your brother.
And that you're not just part human, you're
If
part
anyone should be
alien.
jumping from the ceiling, it's me. But I would survive because I'm a robot. Well, kinda, technically.
Ray
Oh,
and
and I'm
Sarah,
also
if you
gonna
do
talk
kind
with,
of...
Ashley, my secretary, to rearrange the finances to cancel to take Sure off the payroll. And,
Actually, when you call Ashley,
set
you
aside-
notice that Shershock had already called her and transferred all of his holdings to Danny.
Aha!
And taken himself off the payroll.
Aha! Well then,
You were gonna die.
this was a waste of a call.
So,
So
Ray
that's
and
why-
Sarah, if you do get a nagging feeling at the back of your head that you should probably get back to the guild. They're going to want to know why their name was dragged through the mud.
All right, cool. So I head on back to the guild.
In
Yeah,
Florida.
I'm gonna call up Shield.
They do not answer you.
Oh, goody. They're probably not gonna pay me for this either, are they?
Now, if only you knew somebody with a mode of transportation.
But anyway, you do sense that it is getting pretty late, about 11 at night. You should probably rest here before making the travel.
Or you could get
really?
a fucking traveler to pilot you there.
Yeah. Does the traveler look human?
Human-ish.
Yeah.
But definitely not fully 100% human.
You're
I'm as human-
you're above
I look
average
as human as
senses.
the next
No,
guy, except for the fact that my hair seems to always be cotton human wind.
actually,
and hero
you
wind.
forget he is Shintar. He can sense energies, and he can, he senses
Oh well,
more
if he
than the
can read
average
aura,
human.
then he knows for 100% certainty human is. I only look human. I am not even close to human in
All right.
aura.
I'm gonna walk up to the traveler then and hey,
Yes.
I know you kind of look human. Do you do the whole sleeping thing? Is that something you do? Do you need to take time off in the nighttime to recharge?
Not necessarily. I like to kind of. Sleeping's more of a hobby for me. I kind of like to sit back and relax and get lost in my own mind for a couple nights. But yeah, sleeping's more of an option.
All right. Would you mind dropping the two of us off at our guild headquarters in Florida and
The one with the bard statue in front?
Yep.
Sure, that one.
Awesome. All right. Well, if I remember correctly, my invisible jet's parked on the roof. I'll have you over there.
All right. Thank you.
So you just
Now, then
successfully
we
drive
just-
them back
I-
to their.
I can't pay you. So
That's okay. I don't need the money. Oh, by the way, have some gold. And
Okay.
I conjure a gold bar of him.
Can I get a gold bar as well?
Oh, I don't know. Did you ask for a gold bar?
May I have a gold bar?
Oh, okay, sure. Here, have another gold bar. There you go.
Yeah, I got a gold bar.
You each have about $750,000 worth of gold.
that we
Yeah.
have no way of spending.
I mean, it's a gold bar.
find
The
a way.
guild usually melts down those before a long
the
time.
downside of me just dispensing gold. Anyway,
I have a
you are now
question
in Florida
because I'm
with
supposed to
one
be
gold
home.
bar.
By the way,
Hold on, I got a question.
2 new party members. Oh, I guess they're not our party yet.
Where are my keys?
Never mind.
I have a question. Because I'm supposed to be like radioactive or whatever, does this gold react to me in any kind of way?
So you are
That's my
only
key.
radioactive if you want to be. However, when things are in physical contact with you, they take feeble damage. However, metals are immune to said feeble damage.
All right.
Yeah, that's why you can use stuff like gold and lead as insulating materials to protect yourself from radiation and power. That's why the
Okay, I'm gonna need-
living capsules of space shuttle are have that gold-plated surrounding. It's to protect the inner sensitive organics and electronics from UV radiation destroying them.
Where the hell are my keys?
Anyway,
Human
regardless. So, you managed to get them back and get back. Although, strangely, Traveler, you do feel more tired than usual.
It's been a while since I took a nap. I could probably do with some shut up.
Okay, so you get to sleep. I'm assuming Danny is... what is Danny doing before we get to the sleep?
Danny is still on the roof. He's probably gonna sleep on the roof tonight.
Okay, you gonna keep your phone on or turn it off or...
I'll keep it on, but I won't answer it.
Okay. So you managed to get to sleep. Traveler, do me a favor and make me a psyche check.
Oh dear.
I'm just trying to.
well, by the way, is Silver's body like the new one,
Yellow.
the current one, worse than the original one?
You can see it being built currently. It's pretty heavy duty.
See what? Being built.
Okay.
But anyway, so Traveler, you're sleeping, and all of a sudden you see yourself in a room, sitting in a velvet chair
Oh boy.
with a rather large-headed gentleman sitting next to you, wearing a blue cape with a rather large collar.
Oh, it's you again. Wait, no, I need to. That's assuming in my many long travels I have met the Watcher.
never met the Watcher.
Aha. Ah, a visitor. I'm surprised you decided to visit me in this. Would you like to look at my scrap?
He did say you were an interesting fellow.
Yes.
But with someone of your backstory, it wouldn't surprise me.
People who know my backstory are few and far between. I thought I had finally asked what you are.
I am Uatu, the Watcher.
Yes. I've heard about you recently. So, what do you watch? Besides
Everything.
the passage of time.
I watch every living being in this universe. And keep track of their escapades, their successes, their failures.
Well, we
Very
all have
rarely
plenty-
do I intervene in them. However, for a dear friend, I will intervene. You see, I have been noticing some unusual developments.
How unusual. This is Earth we're talking about. Unusual is its modus operandi.
True, Earth is an odd place. However,
But that's what makes it so much fun.
when beings of your power level abuse their powers, it becomes dangerously odd.
Yes, I am aware of that. That's
Your
what I've been
abuse is
trying
not
to-
what I am here to talk about.
Oh.
Unfortunately, it is far worse.
I'm about to use it to get something to eat for a drink.
The mistake you thought you made
How y'all doing?
all those millennia
Thanks,
ago
man. I'm not a dad, but it was cool. Happy Father's Day, though. Thank you, Dad.
the mistake you thought you made you only partially made.
That's nice to know.
Your brother still lives.
I very much doubt if he is still alive that he is my brother.
True. You met his first creation on the field of battle. But
So,
not his last.
I did. So. So anyway, so he's been busy with his centuries.
Yes.
I am a little I am both impressed and disappointed that I have not heard of his activities or have seen him in all this time.
He's kept great care to keep himself secret. He hides
Well-
behind others. Seek him out, or I fear his next creation could be the end of this great experiment.
All right.
If you ever need my help, I'm only a rest away.
That's nice to know, Mr. Watch.
And as
And
you
good
say
luck
that,
with
the
recording.
entire area begins to fizzle out, and you find yourself awake.
Well, that was a nice nap.
I'm glad you had a nice nap, Traveler, but can you land the plane first next time?
Oh, wait, I thought I picked you up and took you back to...
Yeah, he did.
I thought you guys were already at
Yeah,
the...
no, you.
He's
You
joking.
did.
Yeah, you guys are already back to jail.
Don't worry about the jet. It was on autopilot. We may have orbited the Earth during that time, but I'm pretty sure everybody's still safe and sound.
So, you all awake the next day, Danny, to your phone having all the text messages. Just 999 plus.
Yeah. Let's go through some of them.
Oh, you see several from Simon freaking out as to where the heck you were. And obviously the ones... In fact, most of them are from that same number that you don't recognize. Simply inviting you to join the Guild of the Hawk.
Okay.
But one of them is from your dad. And it just says,
Oh, no.
call me when you're ready.
Oh no! No!
Oh, no!
Can I just say that I've been trying to say it for a while, that probably last night, after she was done charging, Golden went up to the roof, too.
Okay, you see a golden
I went to my
robot standing
tower,
over you menacingly.
my tower of self.
Sitting.
Sitting over you menacingly.
Not sitting menacingly, kind of like motherly. Like I've not been through this, but I understand.
Danny's still in shock.
Yep.
Hey,
Ray,
there's been
you
a lot-
all made it back to the guild hall and cashed in your gold bars and received your cut for the work done. However, they appear to be wondering where the heck you went and why you just abandoned them.
I mean, are they aware of the nuclear blast that occurred in Russia?
Yes, they're wondering why you weren't, why you were there.
Play it off as a meteor impact. Say you were examining the celestial heavens.
I got a call, I went. That's the job.
Who called you?
Do I know who called me?
Yes.
Who was it?
Sure, Shock, but you would know him by a different name.
Okay. I imagine I answered because I owed him like a debt or something, so I'll just say, it's somebody I owed a favor to.
Very well. At least you pay your debts. Well, you'll be useful. We've got some new recruits hopefully coming. We'll let you assist us in testing them.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to make me train him for a second.
I have a feeling I know who the three are. I have a feeling, or three of them are.
Could it be Spider-Man, Miss Marvel, and Mrs.
Traveler,
Fantastic?
you have your phone ring.
Hello? Oh, wait, which phone?
Your
Is it my
traveler
personal phone, my work
Your
phone, or
personal
my
phone.
superhero?
Your personal
All
phone.
right. Oh, hello, you have reached the offices of Alexander Brightly. May I ask who's calling?
You recognize the number as Ashley, and she ignores your kindness. You've got a request.
Oh? What kind of request?
Some people from the Guild of the Hockey, I don't know. They want you to
Hockey.
go to them
Hockey.
and join
Yeah,
them.
I went down there. Oh, yeah. They've got some nice whiskey. Went down there once in Florida. Bit of a commute, though. I won't lie.
Well, apparently they'd
So-
like to talk with you.
Oh, boy. Well, it is probably about the fact that I stranded two of their guild mates down there with no way of getting back. All right. Anything else?
Not really. I managed to secure us another couple billion of gold transfers.
Awesome.
Normal stuff.
All right.
This sounds like a scheme.
Yesterday was
going on.
Paul's birthday. You didn't get him anything.
Get him one of the Caribbean islands, preferably one that won't sink in 100 years. Also, I'd like to get in touch with Mr. Zavala, if you don't mind. I have some delicate information I wish for him to try to acquire.
Okay, well, your main monastery is located in Chile. I'll see if I can get him on the line, but it would take me a while. They're still sleeping.
That's okay. Take your time. This is a non-rush issue. The matter's waited this long. Waiting another couple months probably won't do us any real harm, or it won't change the state of things.
I'll send a letter there to have him go to the local phone and call you.
Please do. Also, I suspect we might be getting some new soon, namely some younger blood. I would like to have you look into some sort of career path, some sort of small jobs, maybe filing papers or updating websites or something meaningless that you find beneath you that we can make some poor schmuck do.
Okay. There's loads of those tasks around here.
Great. All right, that should be everything. I'm gonna go and meet this guild of the hockey.
Good luck.
Thank you. I have a fear I may need it soon.
And
All right, I'm gonna go to the lab and check on Golden. And
your phone
Danny.
is beeping.
I look at it.
You see a text message from a number you don't recognize.
Guild of the Hawk.
Yep.
I show it to Danny. Is it the Guild of the Hawk? Is this the people that have been spamming you?
Yeah, that's the number.
You notice because it's
Okay,
an
let's look
odd
up
phone
Moto.
number. You don't know how they would have gotten it.
Okay, let's go talk to Moto.
So you all go down into the lab where you see the Traveler kind of talking with Dr. M. Taro, who is still a bit in shock. And you tell her about the text messages and the phone number, and she's a little weirded out by that. Her phone number is supposed to be untraceable. They must have some pretty decent hackers that they employ in order to gain access to it.
Or some mystical scribe. People good in divination, man.
Either way, she says you should maybe go talk with them. If they're this powerful, we might not want to keep them waiting.
How's the progress with Silver going?
Pretty good. Body's about 95% of the way there. Memory core is fully intact. Should have them up by the end of the day.
Oh, also, Golden, do you want me to bring your little kobold friend?
Yeah, let's bring the Kobold. Let's bring Kip and Nora.
All right. A
Okay.
fire-breathing golden lion.
Dr. M. Taro goes back to working at her facility. Fixing up
I think
Silver's...
Seraph said. I think
I
Seraph
think-
said something.
What? Oh, wait. Sorry, give me a second.
What?
Are you back? You're back, okay.
Yeah, I've been back. Has the Hawk Guild talked to me yet, or no?
You work for the Guild of the Hawk,
Oh,
along with Ray.
well then.
Yeah, you and
Well,
Ray.
you've
You've
work
been
for
a
the-
member for quite some time. They're a mercenary band that do various tasks. Most of yours have been just simple, assassinations or capturing, that kind of standard mercenary tasks, defending payloads.
Didn't know that.
Oh, you do
Capturing.
know
Nobody
a few
ever
of the
defends
members do
payload.
more odd things. A few of them say they fight dragons. Until today, you would have thought they were crazy.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Other
that's good
ones
to know.
say they combat wizards and warlocks and other things that you thought just fantasy.
Mazes and monsters and other far-out games.
Hmm.
Are
Hold on
any
for a
of them
bit.
orcs?
But they pay you
No,
well,
that's not fair.
and the work's pretty decent.
I didn't see him in
Welcome
the
to
search.
Whooped it, the watermelon,
That.
the bags, the grapes, the
Okay.
Okay, without further ado. So the three of you are going to make your way to the Guild of the Hawk?
Technically, the 5 of us, but
Yep.
Yep.
Gonna
Danny
get-
has to do something first. He'll catch a plane ride
uh,
to Florida.
you know what?
That's a
Let's deal with that first.
yeah.
Okay, so you're going to
Yeah,
go deal with that first? I mean, the invitation was to come in the next couple of days, but... So yeah, you've got time.
Okay, so we're gonna wait to go pick up Kip, but we're gonna take Nora because Nora might as well be Danny's emotional support animal.
Okay.
So we're leaving Kip because it's not something we need to bring. We'll take Nora.
Okay.
So I guess now with my unlimited funds, I will call me an Uber.
You have a car.
Oh no, we're gonna take you.
Yeah.
I'd like to
come
point
and
out,
join
you're
me
now
in
the
my
proud
invisible
owner
van.
of a Volkswagen Atlas.
Oh, that's right. The Cape Mobile.
Oh shit. Okay.
The traveler still has to drive it though.
The Cape Mobile. All right. How do I drive this thing?
I'll
You
drive.
know how to drive even? Wait, you know how to drive?
No, I know how to drive. I don't know what stat to roll.
Oh,
Reason?
You wouldn't be a stat
I'm just-
roll unless you're trying to, like, Evil Knievel it.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I am
Yeah.
just driving.
the 16-year-old knows how to drive?
The 18-year-old does know how to drive, yes.
Oh, I thought you were 16 for some reason.
No.
I think it's because you and Simon both act like fucking.
Okay, it really
Um,
doesn't matter, Danny. You don't have to roll. He tries to
Yeah.
take a curve really fast and does so a little bit shakily.
Golden just looks to Traveler like, I think we.
Standard 18-year-old male driving a car.
Nice.
Golden's like, should we have let him drive?
No mailboxes.
Anyway, so you do make it to your house, and the lights are on.
I'll get out and
Nora in
I'll.
with you?
No, Nora is no. Thank you though.
You do see your parents, your dad and mom, do open the door and see you in a car with a robot, a glowing man, and a lion.
Oh, actually, no. I'm currently in my civilian garb of
So-
Alexander Brightly, mildly
So
famous news
you
reporter.
would want to be seen with a superhero and a robot and a talking lion?
Well, we are assuming that Danny isn't. Actually, you raise a good point. I will. I'll keep my superhero
Considering
outfit.
he's been sent a letter with all of Danny's escapades,
Yeah,
including
Sarah,
his
do you want-
compatriots.
including the
Are you
most
sure you don't wanna
recent
take-
one.
Are you sure you don't want to take Nora?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, they're well aware of her, so it's not like it's going to hinder you.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Why?
Nora is sad. Nora has a sad face. You're hurting Nora's heart.
Poor thing.
So you get out, and Nora kind of like gently like paws at the window.
Oh.
But you do approach, and your dad looks a little weirded out by the robot and glowing man. but
Isn't that the line?
he's
The lion
keeping
is
a
normal?
straight face for now.
I will walk
Like,
inside and
hello?
close the door.
I will wait outside until invited, as is only polite.
As Danny goes to the door, you can see his parents looking at him and greeting him, and his mom hugging him that he's okay. And he looks at the two of you. Well, you might as well come in. Do you
The two.
Well, if
eat
we're not
anything? We have coffee and drinks and cookies. I don't
am
think.
partial
I
to-
think I might even have some motor oil in the back. I was told you like that.
I do like motor oil. Can I? Even though she's a robot, I don't feel comfortable leaving a cat in a car.
I guess
So can
the
I
pet
bring
can
the
come
lion?
along as long as it doesn't chew up
Okay.
the carpet.
She's actually
Hooray! Quick,
she's the smartest
Nora,
human being.
pee on the
so it's not
furniture.
a problem.
they didn't say
Nora
anything
just
about pissing on the couch.
Nora just glares at you like, do I look like an uncivilized brute?
Anyway, so you all enter
Welcome
into a small, cozy home. You find places to sit down. They have a couch and a love seat and a recliner. And you can see Danny's mom is fussing over him. He's got a few scratches and some bruises from the last fight. And she's ordered him into the bathroom where she is putting Band-Aids and various other things. And the father is
So
just kind
when-
of sitting there silently observing the two of you, the three of you.
Yeah, see.
And I will
They have
silently observe
provided
him.
a few cookies and a glass of tea for the traveler and a bottle, like a cup and like a bottle of like standard motor oil for Golden.
Lovely oil for the hinges. Yum yum.
Oh, apparently according to Moto, this is like not a bad habit, but like there's no point to it. But
So I guess
Golden-
Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead, BK.
I said nothing.
Oh,
It was Danny who was talking. Anyway, someone talk.
Oh, so I guess I will go back after I'm done with the Band-Aids and things. Guess I will sit down and I will look at my parents and see what they have.
You can see on the table the letter and the photographs that Shershak had apparently sent. And the dad kind of looks at you, the mom, both, and kind of like looking at you to explain.
Well,
So, I guess you want me to explain. And where do I start?
at the beginning,
Okay.
I find is the best place, unless you want to do in medias res. But people who do that usually are pretentious and lose a lot of narrative suspense
yeah.
for later
That's
parts
true.
of their story.
Oh, okay. So you remember that convention that happened some time ago? It had
Didn't they want
people.
about your powers.
Oh, well.
They know.
I
the
mean,
weapon
yeah,
action.
I can do stuff. I've been able to do stuff for a while, but
Golden puts her hand in her face in her hand.
How long?
How long does she facepalm? Oh no.
No.
How long?
How long?
No,
the
how
mom asked
long?
this.
since I was 13.
And you've never told us about this?
No.
Never thought to tell your parents?
Well, he is quite cowardly. I have seen him avoid conflict with skill and precision many people take decades to master.
But also, for how long I've known Danny, which isn't, it feels like a long time, but I don't know actually how long it's been. he just really didn't want to lose you guys.
Yeah, it was. I know how you guys feel about people with powers. So when I had him, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to like get kicked out or
You kind of see
you know.
your mom at this, kind of look at your father and kind of almost break into tears, and kind of say like, "It's your dad's idea." And the father kind of stands back. A while ago, I was
What?
up for a job, working as a roofer, making a lot more than I do now. And some mutant could fly got that job instead of me. I guess that's always been a bit of resentment. But to think that my son could have this ability and not tell me, for all I did for him. I guess I'm a bit at fault. Way I talk, way I act. Just know you'll always be my son.
Okay, I thought that was going completely south.
Like his accent?
Look, I just don't want you guys to be mad at me, so
We're not mad. We're just a little shocked is all.
yeah.
Honestly, these pictures don't
shock, mayhap.
tell us much.
I can
Oh, what?
say for sure, the few times he doesn't run away from combat, he's very good at it.
Well, we do want our child to keep safe. All Sure Shock told us, which, isn't that how I say that name?
Yeah, that's
Was
close
that-
enough.
You're one of the best shots he's ever seen.
Oh, that's he's
And apparently,
Golden
he
leans over
thinks
to
that we
Traveler
don't
and
have
is
to
like,
worry about you, but we always will. We're parents. What else are we going to do?
yeah. But
Just
you
know-
yeah.
That we're proud of you. But next time,
By the way, Golden.
keep us informed.
I will.
By the way,
And now I
Golden
do
has
have to inform you. Apparently, you remember that Sure Shot guy. He left me a boatload of money, so we don't have to live here anymore. We don't
What
have
do
to
you
work
mean?
anymore. We can all go to Florida and retire.
What?
I wouldn't know about Florida, perhaps.
Why would he give you all that much money?
I have no idea, but then I'll show them my bank account.
Which is
On my
currently
phone?
just over the $3.5 million mark and climbing.
Wow.
Can Golden take? Golden is like, the reason why is because Sure Shock is A, dead, probably. B, I have no use for money, so he didn't want to give it to his apparent daughter. Traveler is richer than, he's like probably above the 1%, and that's everyone he had. So by process of elimination, the only one that needed the money was Danny.
Yeah.
Well, this does change things, but as long as you're safe about it and keep us in the loop this time, I guess we can forgive you lying to us all these years. But he did say one thing that was a bit odd.
What did he say?
And they hand you the letter, and at the bottom it says, P.S. He needs to be a bit more brave.
He does. He really. Okay, Sure Shock. Even in right. Yeah, you really. Yeah, we need to like give you some classes on bravery, Danny.
I wouldn't. I'll just take the letter from them now and fold it. Don't worry about that one.
You do see among the photos one extremely brilliantly shot Polaroid of you hanging on a wall.
Don't pay
The
attention to that
color
one.
is absolutely perfect, and you can very clearly see your
my.
face.
That's yeah. I'll just go ahead and take that one. And
Oh,
you don't
no,
need to see this
let's not
one.
be too hasty
As
here.
you
I'd like to
take
keep-
the photograph,
Oh, traveler.
you see on the back of it some singe marks.
Singe marks.
Hey,
What?
traveler. You know, every time he
This
runs
photo
away,
has been through a lot.
Every time we. Oh my God, that was in me. That sounds wrong. How did he get that from me? Singe mark? That's me.
No, you took the photo.
What?
Sure Shock put it in his pocket and then got burned by you.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Way back when. It's an actual item that happened, yeah. I made sure to keep it for just
Yeah.
this occasion.
By the way, Golden just leans over to Traveler. You know, he's getting really flustered by this photo. How about every time he runs, we take a photo?
Of course.
Then he'll stop running.
And you can see...
We'll call it a cowardice montage. We give it to the Wizard of Oz.
So, you do hear a bit of a low growling as a tiny dog has made its way from the kitchen and is looking dead at Nora's face and is beginning to kind of bark.
Quick,
Aww.
Nora, roll over and show it your tummy.
It's like a
Nora
chihuahua
actually does do
and a
that.
poodle had a baby.
Aww.
Do exactly that. Nora just rolls over, belly up.
And the dog sniffs it a little bit and is still a little bit wary, but eventually cozies up to it.
Nora nuzzles it a little bit, like, because she's very much motherly to everything young. Like Danny.
Aw.
You all hear a voice in your head.
Uatu.
So Big Blue Guy is dead? Well, I guess that means I'm not getting paid no more.
Who is this? How'd you get this number?
Someone speaking in our heads.
The dog
Yes,
stands
and I
up.
say that in my head.
He told me to guard these
dunno.
people.
Oh dear.
Dog?
And the parents look up and say, well, yeah, we got it a couple weeks ago. Just kind of showed up at our door one day and wanted food.
And you kept it.
It was a very nice dog. It was house trained. Had no tags.
Oh, fucking. Sure shot. BK, this is the biggest way I've ever seen a player turn DM treat their character.
All things that actually happened, I'd like to point out.
You actually did this?
Yep.
You did the phone thing too.
Yep.
And you switched out the memory drive.
Yep.
Before last session?
Before last session. Actually, during last session. You remember he was very quiet and standoffish.
Wait, but last session was Ray was playing Sure Shot.
Yes, he was.
Oh my god.
The one that you could see.
And
So you were a doppelganger this entire time.
he was playing it to my instructions.
Uh-huh.
He's one of the best players
Wait.
I know.
The dog is Sure Shock?
No. The dog was
Huh.
hired by Sure Shock. And that was actually back
no.
during Fryo Night DMing.
Huh.
Remember I asked the cat for her card?
Oh yeah. Also, I'm
She's
pretty
in
sure
a
that
team.
dog's name is Frank.
I said I wouldn't take his character. Doesn't mean I wouldn't make my own.
Huh?
Oh, the dog is the new one. Oh, by the way, rip my parrot still. Just wanted to remind everyone that my parrot was just murdered last session, and it's still great.
Yep. So anyway, you can see the dog kind of begin to walk away, and then pause and look up at all of you. Unless one of you want to pay me.
I'll pay you. Wait, no, I won't. I think me and Danny both probably ended up turning to Traveler, even Nora.
Why would I pay him? Yeah. I could
Traveler.
give him Kim.
Traveler, pay
Typically, Sure
him.
Shock
You're
just
paying him.
donated to the pet pals and kept us in kibble and bits and treats.
Okay, you're gonna do that, Traveler.
Well, okay. I like to be volunteered for things against my will.
You have so much money. Me and Danny don't. Me and Danny have like no money. You're like what, trillionaire?
Actually, I do have money, so I'll be able to take care of the dog, so he'll be fine.
Well, you have 3 million, but like he has trillions.
More than
And
trillions.
climbing.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. So you do manage to get the dog to agree to keep watching your parents. They're now a little bit weirded out by having a talking dog.
Just ask the MIB. They got all sorts
However,
of
you
dogs.
do get the dog's name. It's Cosmo.
Okay.
Hey, do you know what his name is?
Oh
What?
God, does he have a wife named Wanda?
No, please don't.
No, he's not married.
Do you have a friend named Wanda?
No.
Do you know anyone pink?
Oh wait, no, I know what the reference is. He's the kinetic dog in Nowhere.
Anyway, moving on.
So, do you guys want to move to Florida?
I have a fucking doctor that lives here, and she's apparently my mom.
Dr. M.O. Taro has several laboratories.
Oh, I mean my parents.
Convenient.
Are my
realize-
parents gonna move to Florida?
They look between themselves and they agree if it's where you want to go and if you're willing to pay for everything. They really would be stupid to say no.
Oh, good. Okay.
Apparently you're making 7 figures and counting, so...
Wait, but Danny, what about Simon?
I'm going there next. So I'm gonna give my mom and dad a hug, and I'm going
to give the parents. I'm going to give the parents my number too.
You're going to give them one of your phones?
One of my phone. I'm gonna give them mine and Moto's numbers.
Well, you give them Moto's number, but you don't have a number.
Well, yeah, one of my phone's numbers. One of the ones that I have.
What I'm saying is you would have to give them one of your phones. It's a constantly changing number.
Yeah.
That's why you getting a text was effing insane.
Yeah, okay, then I'm gonna give them one of my phones, and I'm also gonna give them Moto's number, and just be like, just if you want to check up on him, and he's not texting back, me or Moto will.
Okay. And you all head out,
what are their
and you're
names?
driving.
I don't know their names. What is their name?
Danny?
their names are. One moment. Let me.
I
no.
don't want to say it. I don't know them. You're the one that created the character. I'm not gonna tramp over your character creation choices.
I know I have the list here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, it's probably in the sheet. Yep.
If you don't, I have perfect names for them.
No, I got it. Where is?
Maria or Octavia?
Okay, give me one moment. It's loading. It's in the Google Drive. It's Danny Flair's NPCs. Da-da-da-da. Simon and Elena.
You have another
No.
Simon?
No.
Oh no, Simon. Oh, Simon's my friend. It's Elena and Carlos.
Elena and
Okay.
Carlos, good to know. Elena and Carlos
what is
Rios?
it?
That was your last name?
Rios, yeah.
Rios, okay.
Rios. Yep.
Okay.
R-I-O-S.
I should have done a completely different accent, but whatever. So the point is, actually, I'm better at Southern than I am at Spanish, so it's probably for the better.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gonna just sound offensive if you.
So
do that.
anyway,
You're like,
you managed to get out, and they're smiling, and they're beginning to pack some of their stuff. So you're gonna drive to Simon's?
Yep. Now I'm gonna drive to Simon and tell him everything that happened.
With
And
your
we're moving-
compatriots?
Sure.
or at least
Okay,
lying
then.
because Simon also likes to lie.
Oh no, wait, no, you guys should wait here.
Take the lion with you. Simon loves the lion.
No. Oh no. Simon's family isn't like my family, so
Oh,
it's
yeah, Simon's family's horrible.
Well, maybe time for you to finally reckon with that.
what, tell them I'm a person with powers and lose Simon as my friend? No way.
Or
Simon
get them to
hates
realize
you.
people with powers are just like everyone else.
Or just Simon comes with.
That's what I wanted to do. Simon comes with.
So either way, if they're just gonna be pieces of shit to you, it proves why that Simon needs to leave.
What did you want to say, Seraph?
Family.
What do you want to have happen to them?
BK, what happened
Yeah,
to
you
Seraph's
decide.
family?
You're a sentient energy that was created during a technical mishap.
So
They could be living in a nice place somewhere. It's really your decision. There's nothing in your backstory that would force them to have had something happen to them.
Yeah.
You could be a mercenary to help pay for their beach home in the Caribbean islands, or
You basically decided background why.
you create your parents. Then tell me what your
Okay.
answer is.
Okay, so screw my parents. My parents are long gone. I just prefer family. My wife was there when it happened. She knows what's going on.
One of the scientists that helped during the procedure?
Yeah.
Okay.
And our kids were at home when it happened. So
Okay.
mommy's been like, Daddy's
get that.
gone, but mommy.
We'll get that later. Right now,
Oh.
we need to focus on the here and now. So we'll talk on the Monday. We'll talk in person on Monday. Once I get your character sheet done, we'll put that on your character sheet.
Mhm.
Okay. So, Danny, you do
So-
arrive at Simon's house.
Mm-hmm.
The
I
lights
go
appear to
knock
be
on the
on.
door.
Right, with all of your friends near you?
No. They are back at my house.
Did you not just hear everything that was said? Okay.
No,
Okay.
they're back at my house. Yeah,
So
I'm alone.
they open the door and they see you and they're a bit wondering why you're here.
Is Simon around?
Yeah, he's upstairs studying.
Okay. You mind if I go up and talk to him?
Why would he be studying? It's summer.
Summer school.
Yeah. Well, I guess as long as you don't disturb him too often. He's got courses to study for. Not going to get that AP English done by himself.
Yeah. Okay, I shouldn't be long. And I'll go upstairs to Simon's room, and I'll be like, "Hey, Simon, got your text."
Bro, what the heck happened?
You remember the sure shot guy, the big blue guy?
Yeah, I'm a bit of an asshole, but yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that, but
I'd say that's that.
No, that's accurate.
He stabbed the nice dinosaur thing.
Yeah. He did.
Yeah, he did. So he died, and he left me all his money.
Oh. How much?
So I'll show him like on my phone.
Currently has passed 4 million.
Nice. So it just keeps going up and up. So I'm gonna move my parents and me to Florida. You want to come with me to Florida?
I don't think my parents would be okay with me moving to another state. Senior year of high
His
school?
parents are racist. His parents are racist, anyways.
Damn. That's rough.
So I guess after school's out.
Well, I mean, if I could find a job down there, I'd hate to be a burden on you.
I
mean,
got a few jobs that could be. I've got a few
Travel, you're not there.
positions that could be filled. Oh, but I'm not there. I cannot comment upon this. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't think to.
No
I
metagaming.
I guess there's always jobs.
Wait, how
open
far away does Simon live from you?
It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
30 minutes? I thought they were like next door.
No, they're not next door.
No. I just realized remote sense allows me things, perceive things from far
we're
away with a
going to
telekinetic pulse,
We're going
not
to follow
actually
that,
talk.
and I'm going to telepathy Simon.
No! Oh, no! You fool!
Anyway, Simon, my parents know like everything now.
What? Why?
That the blue guy sent them a letter.
What?
It was
Such a
kinda
breach of trust.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he gave me
but
all
he's-
this money, so I don't know. Like, I guess he wants me to be more brave.
Well, I guess
Which-
never speak ill of the dead, but still. Whatever,
How's
man.
that guy?
I mean,
What?
I could probably convince my parents that I'm going to some sort of private school if I won some sort of grant.
Yeah, you could say that.
Wait, I got
Takes some convincing.
Yeah, what, Seraph?
Nah, Sarah.
They're off. I'm sorry.
Never mind. I just realized that his parents don't know Jack. So,
Yeah.
can't say I got a job or
Working
Well,
for
that's the case with
superheroes, people with powers, just normal
none
stuff.
of that. Or, wait. Here we go. Why don't we say that you won the lottery? You played a ticket, won the lottery, now you're moving. Your parents were like, yay! That'd be a good idea. If you have enough resources to, like, fake the win or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, we
You're
could tell.
currently not there, Seraph. You're in
Seraph.
Florida. They're in Boston. Well,
So,
suburb of Boston.
I used someone to telepath this over to them.
Telepathy does not work multiple states over. I'm giving her leniency that it technically doesn't work 30 minutes away.
Oh, I was saying that I drove over.
Okay, fair enough. In what car?
And, you know what? I just fucking rocketed, but I'm high enough above
In
it.
the
No
middle
one
of a
saw.
suburban street. Just robot walking would have been something, but rocketing.
Okay. Fine, okay. I used a car. I asked the parents if I could borrow their car.
I'm sure they would oblige.
Okay. And I went over there and I'm telepathying Simon. And Danny. And I'm like, like, she's probably been out there and just listening. We have a trillionaire, right? At least
So,
trillions?
hearing this voice, you see Simon go a little bit, like, pale, looking around, but also scared that she would be in his home.
It's Golden Whirlwind. I'm in your mind. I'm outside, though.
Okay, so you can see what I see?
Nope.
Can you see
Nope.
what
Okay, good,
I
good.
see?
And as he says, he kind of, like, covers up a poster on his wall of you.
No.
So, yeah, we have a trillionaire. There's literally no issue with you leeching.
Okay, well, I guess if you could somehow get my parents to believe that I've won a scholarship.
I'll talk to Traveler, and we can just do like a fucking $1 million thing, like, or I don't know how much grants are in America. That's how the characters.
You just
I
do that?
not know how much.
You just do that? I'm gonna sit here and study because I need to process this.
Okay, then I'm gonna sever my link, and I'm going to call Traveler.
Okay. Standing outside
I'm
of his
going to
house
act-
menacingly.
No,
Hey,
wait,
Traveler.
I'm still with everybody. Why are you? Wasn't I
Sitting there in the back seat of the car you are currently sitting in.
I was next to you in the car. You're calling. I'm next to you.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Are you
were in the car.
malfunctioning? I'm right next
No,
to you.
Shut up! I thought you were still back at the house. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna need to give them a grant.
Oh, that's okay. I've got this all figured out. I was planning on opening up a branch of my office down in Florida, and I could use a few staff hands. I've been this for well over a week, so
Okay,
one or
you can
two
do the grant,
new
right?
employees.
So you're gonna call
shouldn't
Ashley?
be that hard to field. Yeah, this is what I was referencing about with Ashley this morning before I came here.
No, we're talking about a like college grant or private school grant.
Oh, okay,
Money for
okay.
that. Money for it.
I'm gonna laugh when you guys uproot your entire lives and move to Florida only for the Guild of the Hawk to want to sell you a timeshare.
No.
So
If
anyway,
they do that, I will buy the Guild of the
you
Hawk,
do
and I
talk
will
to
turn
Ashley, and she says, 1 minute. Done. And as she
Alright.
says this, you do hear the phone ringing inside, and Danny's kind of sitting next to Simon when all of a sudden Simon's mom rushes in holding the phone, saying that her son has won the McKell Genius Grant and is able to go to the
Ooh.
premier Florida University prep school full ride.
How nice.
Yes, I am. It's amazing what you can do when you print.
And she's
your
very
own
happy.
money.
She's like, just think of all those AP courses I made you take. Well, be happy about it.
You better be happy about it. I'll disown you if you aren't.
Oh shit.
Okay, so we got that base covered. Also, by the way, I think it's a good idea to get out of Boston anyways, purely because of that politician.
Oh yeah, we never did talk about what happens when the Mutant Registration Act goes through.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll just cross that bridge when we get there.
Well, we won't have to if we're not in Boston anymore.
I mean, isn't the Boston Accord like a worldwide thing?
Yeah, if it passes, it's still in,
Oh,
it's still in the
it's in
federal
California?
Congress.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, that'll pass soon. Oy.
Well, with the
I thought it was just
depending on what
Germany
happens.
first. Uh-huh.
But anyway, so anything else before we?
We never got the costume.
Oh yes, you might want to make a phone call.
Golden is going to make that phone call too because now Sure Shock isn't around.
She
to
says
do it.
she's been waiting for your call. She did get some last-minute alterations made, but other than that, she's ready to go.
Oh, nice.
All right, perfect. I'm going to. We never got one for Traveler, right?
That's okay. I can make my own.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm going to tell her that I want. Never mind. I'll wait. Okay, so I'm gonna just open another telepathic link with.
So she
Danny
said she
and
can
my
pick them up in
father.
Colorado, or I can have them
Okay.
shipped to you in Boston.
We'll come to you.
Okay. When can I expect you?
1 second. I'm going to mute myself on the phone. I'll be like, how long can your invisible jet get us to? How long will it take the jet to get to Colorado?
5 minutes.
You can expect us in like an hour.
Okay, fair enough. See you then.
Probably less than, but
Didn't know you were in the area. Fair enough.
we're not. And I
Yes,
hung up.
we are.
Okay. Bye.
She knows
Click.
we're superheroes.
So, what are we gonna do with Sure Shock's costume?
I know.
Build it and give it to me.
We'll refit it and give it to Nora.
No. Yes. We'll do that.
Nora will now be dressed up as Sure
Oh,
Shock.
wait. Never mind. We already got a cape for Nora, didn't we?
True.
I remember that.
So, anyway, you all make it to Colorado pretty easily. However, when you get there and you see the uniforms that she has made, you notice something's a bit odd about them.
Oh God, are the
well-
capes now in neon pink?
No, the capes are there, but as you go to touch them, you feel your hand pass through them. Apparently, she had created holographic capes. However, she said with the last-minute alteration, she was only able to change the size of one of the armors, not the look.
That's okay.
That's all right.
And she looks over at Travis and says, "Oh, you must be the new guy."
Yes. Yes, I am.
Well, he has this armor here for you.
Acting as the team chauffeur.
Yeah, and
I
then we
have a
have
question.
two
Am I
other
still
sets
in
of
New
armor
York?
for two other individuals.
No, you're in Florida.
He
I'm
said
just
to have
constantly
you
in
pick
Florida.
them up and take them to him? I don't know.
Sure. Not a problem. I love transporting things.
Then I have the armor for
Is that a-
young Danny, and you see a beautifully done outfit in dark black and red highlights
Ooh.
with a
How
cloak.
emo.
And then it's just new capes for me and Nora, if I recall, right?
Yep. Although you see that there are hollow capes, so that you can pass
Yeah.
right through them. Nora's is
Yeah.
always blowing in the wind.
Super lion. Ending crime everywhere.
Traveler,
and taking
you see
care of
the
children.
armor that they hand you for you. You notice it's pretty well built, actually. Like it looks almost like what your clothes are, but slightly darker and fit to your dimensions.
Cool. Even the fourth dimension. Wow.
And you notice there's no armor for Sure Shock.
Cheap bastard. Looks like he had this. Didn't know he was suicide. All right.
Is there a cape for Kit?
yeah, that's
yes,
right. Does the
actually,
kobold
there is
get a
a
cape?
tiny outfit for Kip, actually, including a mask and full body armor.
Cool. That sounds nice.
Okay. So you've gotten your armor. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Where off to next?
Well, we got everybody. Let's meet with the Guild of the Hawkeye. Unless anybody's got any other extra stops.
Nope, let's go meet the Hockey Guild.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good old hockey.
Okay.
Kind of like Pocky, only more.
So you manage to get to the area, and you do see the men standing there. You do recognize the two individuals sitting with the large dwarven-looking fellow having a drink and enjoying life. Well, one of them is drinking, the other one is kind of standing there pretending to drink. What is in his cup is just a giant battery.
Oh, mood.
And so
Silver Lightning?
So you manage to get there, and you see the dwarf welcome you over. And he has you sit down, and he brings you all different beverages, oil for the robots, including like a doggy dish for Nora. He brings good wine for the traveler and good, nice, fresh squeezed orange juice for the kid.
One.
Oh, don't forget the sippy cup. He needs his juice in sippy cups.
Anyway, so he manages to set you all down. It's like, so, I hear from these two, the blue one's dead.
Yeah, looks like the guy had this all planned out.
I knew something was
knows how
going to
long
get
this-
him. I just didn't know it was going to be this soon. Oh, well. Well,
No one
3 new
actually
members
knows.
is
Just got
still
one.
more than none. So here's the deal. We're in need of some mercenaries. You see, with the recent events that the group of you have caused, there's a lot of chaos throughout this country, and we need to make it less chaotic.
Less chaos.
Most of our best soldiers are focused on fights outside of this world, but these two so far have been enough. However, with what's coming, these two won't be.
All right.
So, here's what we'll do. We'll administer a test to see if the 3 of you, or the 4 of you, are worthy of joining our organization. You pass, you're a member of the guild. Pay, housing, job. You fail,
Sweet.
we'll bury you like a hero.
Aha. Sounds fun.
And you can kind of see Ray and Servis kind of sitting back, chuckling.
Well, I don't think it's that hard. I mean, those two guys. Let's give it a shot, guys. I mean, I got nothing better to do with my
Sort of,
Thursday.
you kind of think back to your initiation. It was a fun time. They made you infiltrate a Russian base and take out its leader by yourself.
Yep.
And Ray, you remember your first initiation. You had to break into a top secret lab in Moscow and take classified documents and chemicals without being detected. Very nearly got caught, but
times,
you
Ray.
managed to succeed.
Didn't even have to eat someone's face.
There might have been a bit of face eating. Anyway.
I said I didn't have to.
Fair enough.
That was the insider. Good insider. That was a
I
nice
think I've
inside
got a
one.
good idea. And I'll have my 2 compatriots here lead you through the first mission. You come back alive, you're in. You don't, again, as a hero.
I can probably
Any
get
questions?
alive because he will just hide.
Yes, what happened to Bojang?
Oh, they're all
Whatever
fighting
happened to
a bigger threat, shall we say. Old Fiery Boy has decided he wants out of his prison. We got to put him back in.
I see, I see.
Are we talking about, not Red Skull, what's his name?
Bojangles is the bar statue's courtyard.
Yeah.
Can my friend Simon join the guild?
Does he have any special abilities or powers?
No.
I mean, he could, but he'd probably die.
Yeah, don't worry. I got a side job listed up for him. Don't worry. He'll work for me and my organization.
All right.
If you stay alive, that is.
Don't worry. There's nothing dangerous about my organization. It's how I make my money.
Speaking of which, we hear you've got quite an empire.
Yes. Why do you ask?
Well, a group like us, we could use an empire like yours.
Yeah. All
And in
right.
exchange, we could send some of our men to defend key locations should the need arise. Or attack a key target should the need arise.
This reminds me of that mini game where you go out and you recruit people and you send them out on.
I think that's I think that sounds about just about every place.
Good point.
So, what do you say? You in?
Let's see how your initiation goes, and we'll see if I like you enough afterwards to take you up on.
Okay. We're going to give you guys a simple gig.
Of course.
Yep. Crazy
Do we
ruler
really
of
want
this
to?
tiny country in the Europe has decided he wants to make a super weapon.
Is this Latveria?
How'd you guess?
It's the only tiny country in Europe that can afford to do something even remotely like this. Or anything, for that matter.
We need you to get in there, find out what it is, and make it not happen.
All right.
Casualties would not be good, and being detected would also not be good. But as long as you get the job done and come back alive, we'll be happy.
All right.
We have a warning, though. Apparently the leader's some kind of tech wizard. Might be some decent security.
Yeah, I believe his name is Dr.
No. No, it's Victor, I think his name is.
Yes, of course.
He studied at some of the best technology colleges in the world. He graduated first in his class at MIT. Love some Reed guy who got into an accident. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I read the papers. I even did a essay on it.
Anyway. Chopper leaves at 0600.
All right. I could send my jet to get my jet could stand to be refueled. Okay, so I'll take that chopper.
Okay, until then, feel free to relax, get your affairs in order, and pray to whatever God you believe in.
All right.
I don't believe in any gods, but
For now,
Aww.
I must be off. That dragon won't fight itself. And he
Of
goes
course.
off and the door opens and there's a flash of light and the door closes behind him.
Oh, well, ain't that sweet?
I wonder if Silver's been fixed already.
So the
Well,
six of you
I've
are sitting
got
around the
nothing
table.
really. Unless my Zavala plot thread is going to advance anytime soon.
Well, you get a
I've
sense
got
it'll take a
nothing
couple
else.
days for the letter to arrive.
Yeah, so I've got nothing.
Ray, anything to add?
I think I'm going to keep them in the dark for everything else for now because
You're
they're
gonna
not
show them the
full
barracks
members
where
yet.
to sleep.
How much time do we have?
It's
Oh,
now
I'm just
3
gonna get.
PM and you're
I'm
leaving at
gonna
6
just get a
a.m.
nice hotel.
Yeah, I'll show them. I'll show them where they can crash.
You have a standard military barracks, tents,
Mm-hmm.
cots.
Yeah, that's
Looks
not.
ripped right out of World War One.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. I'm getting a hotel.
I'm
Fire-
also getting
Nah, that's not gonna work.
hotel.